Alright. Now that audio is fixed. Now to fix the rest. That works. Bring that out. Change that. That'll do. Who the fuck? There we go. That's changed. Nah, that wasn't Undertale. That is the world's own music. But, there we go. I'm using the right microphone this time. Well, soon allow you guys to see. Soon. Wow, that's crackly. Hold up. What is happening? Hold up. There's something wrong with my audio today. Let me fix that. Ah, fixed it. Damn. Turns out, it was almost unplugged. My microphone, that is. That was gonna be bad. There we go. Anyways. Wow, it's still crackling. What? What the fuck is this? Why is it doing that? Hold up. Let me... Gotta love the scuff every now and then. Maybe it's fixed now? What is happening with that? Ugh. Annoying. Wow! Immediately! What is that? Why is it doing that? Hold up. Do I need to do the stupid thingy? Okay. I'm gonna do a stupid thingy. BRB. Oh my gosh, the audio is now completely different. Wow, it's a lot louder now. What the fuck happened? Well, I guess if it works, it works. But it seems that it fixed the audio crackle. Huh. What the fuck kind of black magic is this? Huh. How did... You know what? I'm not even gonna fucking question it. I'm not questioning anything anymore. That audio crackle got fixed by me unplugging my headset completely, plugging it back in, and it just mysteriously started working again. I don't know why, but now everything's louder than I think it is. Actually, you guys aren't even hearing anything anymore. Hold up. Wow. Oh my god. What happened? What the fuck? What? None of these audios are detecting it? Wait. Something's gone horribly wrong here. Oh god, I need to relaunch this shit. Okay, hold up. I'll be right back. I'm gonna relaunch VRC. Something broke. No, it wasn't even my output or anything else. It didn't recognize any of the audios. Any of my audio inputs or outputs or anything. It's recognizing my microphone, yes. But I'll have to see if it can actually recognize the game, because it's not detecting the game audio at all. That's the scary part. It was like when, last time when my screen turned off, and I turned that back on, it swapped the audio completely. I don't know what's up with that, but let's see. Okay, now it's detecting VRC's audio at least. Perfect. Oh my god, diagnosing shit. Okay, it's... Alright, it's detecting everything now. Again. God, why can't they put this button right at spawn? Click. Calibrating. Jank. Jank. Dee doo dee doo dee doo dee dee doo. I bring you out again. Fix it by having that. Put it that. Fly you around. I am really disappointed in this jankiness. Back to live scene. Are you now going to detect? Yes, you are. Good. Good, we're back. And audio seems to be correct. Now, let's see. They've been invited now. Good. Now I can actually start doing my shit. Mostly. Give me that shit. Whoop. I hate that that thing has colliders. It's weird. Oh well. Life's janky. Can't always be perfect. You know, fuck it. Today's instant coffee day. I just stepped on something and I don't know what. Yeah, it's instant coffee day. Holy shit, that lamp almost attacked me just now. Where am I in my room? Bleh. That's weird. Oh well, whatever. Yeah, I think this place is cozy enough for us to do this. Oh well, Jank's jank. Oh, there's zombie. Yeah, the audio crackling might have been on my side, but regardless, it's a bit jank. Bubble, bubble, boil and trouble. Cauldron burns. And Harry Potter's in trouble. Yoink! Go in there. Hello, Zoms. Come on in.
What's good?
Life. Had some audio jank that I had to fix because audio jank always exists. It's great.
Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah. Now we're just waiting for Sushi to show up and then we can get the show on the road.
Word.
Hell yeah. Have some coffee.
Oh, hell yeah, brother. Coffee. Give me that.
Just eat the cup. Crunchy cup.
Yeah. It is
about right.
crunchy. It's delicious.
It's delicious. It's floating.
Piping
It's
hot and sharp.
works. Yes.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Yeah, just don't worry about anything. Life is good.
It's fine. This is fine.
Hell yeah. But yeah, welcome to the home that we have currently for the travel agency.
Not bad. I dig it.
Yeah. If you don't like the world music, you can go through the back, that staircase up there and press a button up there in the balcony. Yeah, there's a button on the wall somewhere up there. Somewhere.
Yeah, sure. Somewhere up here.
Well, let me help you. Yep, you found it. It's annoying that it's up there.
It is very annoying.
I don't know why they put it up there. They could have just had it at spawn.
They could have, but no.
Yeah, like any normal, decent human being. Let's put it at spawn. No, let's put it all the way out there so the people have to search for it.
I guess it's cause that's where the video player is, you know?
Yeah, and also it's where the two rooms are, the cozy rooms and the workroom. And then we got
True. Yeah.
whatever balcony that is, and also this place has been designed for midgets.
Huh? What do you mean?
Look at my size and compare it to these goddamn lamps.
I mean, yeah, fair.
Bro, my IRL fridge is taller than me. And then I'm looking at that.
I mean, the step stool to wash the dishes is a bit much. For my default height, it would probably be okay. Here, let me see.
Probably.
Oh no, this is my default height. Yippee.
Yeah. One of the watchers says it's nice hearing your voice again.
Hello.
Yeah, this is Zom, by the way. They will be our guests for today. And also, you might have seen them before during a graffiti stream.
Yep, that's me.
Yep, that's the dingus who was sitting on the edge, laughing their asses off as Piggy kept falling off.
Hey, I was laughing my ass off at, like, the weird angle at which I was looking at
Ah, yes, La
Nicola
Criatura.
just staring into my soul. La Criatura. I think I
Yes.
still have that photo, like, in my archive somewhere.
Do what? Ah, yes, La Criaturas. I still have them.
Yeah.
Let me just summon the print out of nowhere. Dink! Yes, that is La Criatura.
Hold on, let me see if I can find it.
Good memories.
Here, let me see. I can see the date in which this was taken. Alright, December.
Just gonna put it right there.
Beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
You found it?
It's just, yeah, it was just with the caption, "A plague be upon me," with like a really jank angle.
Beautiful. That is exactly how it's supposed to be. Ding dong, there they are.
Amazing, amazing. Ding dong.
Heck yeah. Why are you floating? I didn't even touch you. La creature has come alive.
Oh goodness. Here, we're in a cafe, so...
Hello, Shushi.
let me just...
Well, hello.
Howdy.
Is your sugar?
Oh, you know it so
Clippers.
well.
Yep,
Irashimasen.
exactly.
Oh, they got ramen.
Yeah.
You gotta hold it this way with the two nubbins facing you. That way it stops the marble while you drink it.
Yep,
Learn something new every day.
exactly.
I have no idea how to drink those.
You have to get one of those IRL.
You gotta...
I don't think I
Basically,
can get
it's
them
a
here.
soda.
I think you might be able to.
It's a
There might
soda
be an import place.
sealed with a marble. It's sealed with a marble, so it comes with like a little plastic thing at the top. You unwrap it, take out the plunger, and you put it on a steady surface. You just
Or if
It's
you're
really
really
cool.
fucked up, you just slap it there and just slam it with the force of 1,000 suns.
oh god, I think I'd injure my hand first before that actually would happen.
Probably. So, do we want to chat in here or do we want to chat outside on the pier?
I'm cool with anywhere.
You know, we were talking about doing it outside, and I think that might be the nice place.
I mean, it's a little bit crowded in here.
A tiny bit. So we might as well. Anyways, let's move outside.
Yep.
Whee! Ah, yes. The perfect of spots.
Oh my gosh, wait, with VR chat players, we went outside.
Oh my god,
Oh my god. Oh my god.
that's scary.
This is unheard of.
What is this?
When did you get a skirt?
Oh, I made it.
Oh, cool. It looks like it's handmade.
I was gonna say, what is it illegal to be fashionable?
No.
Oh, do you
It's
not
just
like
funny.
fashion?
No, Shushi just generally
How
doesn't
fashion
wear.
sweaty, look it up.
Shushi generally just doesn't wear
Oh yeah,
anything.
because yeah, I don't wear pants.
Yeah.
That's
I always get
fair.
called out for it
Pants
by your
is
stupid chat.
difficult.
Yep.
Pants is difficult.
They are. I mean, pants are lovely. Skirts are breezy.
What are pants?
Yeah.
The
Still
things
have
that
to
you wear.
pants underneath them though if you don't want to flash people.
True, or you can wear sports wears.
Yeah, fair.
I don't think I put anything on underneath this one.
You have your fucking
I don't remember
strings.
how I modeled it.
I see the strings of your underwear.
Oh, okay, we're good then.
Yep. Because I was thinking we would either do the talking here or we would go to fucking Home Depot again.
Home
Home
Depot.
Depot, like
Yeah, remember the Gensokyo Home
isn't that
Depot we went to?
one- Oh, Gensokyo
Yeah, that was
Home
a- that-
Depot. I've
that
been there
one-
tons of
that one was
times.
fun.
I remember
It is
that
fun.
one.
Yeah, we
I mean,
actually
we can go
visited.
there just because we can goof off.
You know,
That would be pretty funny.
Like, as well as this has been the Yap stream, this is just going to be the fun one as well, where we can just do whatever we want.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
That
yeah,
is completely
yeah,
true.
Yeah, for sure.
in that case, we're going there.
Yes.
And saying
Home
as you're
Depot.
Zoms is one of Slave's friends, I can only suspect that they're also a degenerate.
Sort
To a
of.
point. Alright,
And a good
I'm
one.
like,
Home Depot.
I'm like a restrained degenerate.
How did you put the portal there? That's so close to me.
with pure magic and skills. Not my first time I'm doing this.
I'm alright.
In we go.
Yeah, I thought you would go on, but you found an important place, so you might as well. Oh, you found an import place. Sorry. If Prime and Feastable are making it to mainland Europe, good shit like that, drinks will add well, yeah. And to be honest, in New Zealand, you will 100% be able to find Ramune. I am 100% sure of it. I bet they have Asian markets. Hell, we have them in Finland, the most unlikely place. And if they don't have it in New Zealand, well, I guess I found my new job. Importing drinks. But yeah, we might as well do it in Home Depot in that case. One of these days, it'll load. Perfect. Alley-oop.
Oh baby, a triple. Here we go.
Hell yeah, let's go to Home fucking Depot. Woo!
Yippee!
Yes. I still find it hilarious that Toho fans actually enjoy Home Depot so much that they decided to make a whole world dedicated to it.
I mean, who wouldn't?
I
It's Home
had a
Depot. You
feeling
can
that
get
this was for
everything here.
Toho fans.
Yeah, I mean, it's literally in the name.
I mean, fair, but then again, I know nothing about Toho.
Alright, in that case,
you.
you...
Toho is.
Toho is a
Fumo.
amazing game series that completely confuses people on why it exists and everything
That
else.
sounds about right.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently I've actually met Zombie before. I had their
Yes, you have.
probably showing.
You probably met them through me.
Most
Probably.
likely.
Whoop.
Also, hey, have a grape soda. I know you like them.
Oh, hell yeah. Nice. Yeah.
Here, you want some pee?
The P cube. There you get the power.
Pee.
Yes, P for
I'll
power.
take my grape soda.
You know, we might as well do it right
Hey, Zombie,
here.
have some grape soda.
Dopa. Can I?
That's money.
Money and
Oh
funny.
my gosh. Sleep, you know what we need to do with this?
What? But it?
Time to go gambling.
Oh hell yeah.
Let's go gambling!
Yeah.
I can't stop winning.
I can't stop winning! I can't stop winning!
You
Yay!
see this with the yapping stream. We're gonna keep yapping. Might not be about anything important, but we're going gambling.
Gambling
Oh,
and yapping and everything else.
Yeah.
Let's
Fixed.
go gambling.
Hell yeah. But yeah. As we said before, like this is going to be the yapping stream where we talk about random things, our experiences with VR chat, and all the things that have happened so far.
Oh
That's right,
boy,
Sleep.
I have so much tea.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh my
They-
god, so do I! Wow.
Fuck yeah. Go on, Sushi. Sit the fuck down and tell us tea.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh. So, where is the camera? There it is. I'm gonna sit over here then.
Go for it.
This is now my spot.
Hell yeah. Zip.
So, as Sleep might know, I've been in Resonite as of recently. Not VR chat.
Yeah.
There is a very, very good reason for this. And it's actually kind of tragic, to be honest. I need to turn down the world volume, it is too loud in here.
I mean, you can just literally click Fumo over there to turn it off.
No, I want the music there, but it's
Oh,
just
fair.
loud.
Fair enough.
So,
hell yeah.
essentially,
Drink.
oh.
Sorry, my energy drink was there.
Are you leaning in for a kiss or something? Gotta take me out for dinner first.
Hell no, I-
smooch.
Give me a little smooch and...
Come on and give me a little smooch.
Fuck it.
Oh baby.
What did you just
A triple.
open?
I didn't do the wing.
Chug, 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 chug.
Mine shirt.
Actually,
Is it
battery
Monster?
Euphoria.
Euphoria.
Mine.
Yep. It's Euphoria flavor, aka raspberry lemon.
Ew.
Oh, this is delicious.
It's actually pretty okay. Also, what is with me and
Raspberry
drinking the
lemon, that doesn't
random
sound like
freaking... What is with me drinking random energy drinks that have the weirdest of names, and it feels like I'm doing drugs half the time?
Well, when you say to someone, yeah, I'm just
Euphoria.
inhaling some euphoria, that does not sound good.
Yeah, that's
Don't be saying that to random people in lobbies.
Bro, I walk them and tell them I drink motor oil, and then I give them a picture of the drink that I'm drinking, and it's literally motor oil in a can.
Does it actually say motor oil?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes, it does.
And it's a green can that looks like one of those gas
Wow.
station oil cans that you can get.
Oh my god.
It literally looks like motor oil, and you poured it into a glass, and you sent me a photo, and it still looked like motor oil,
Yup.
but fizzy.
Fizzy motor oil, the best motor oil.
Very nice.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
I am not used to VR chat. These controls feel foreign now.
Oh my god, man spent 5 days in Resonite and he's already lost it.
I've already lost
Oh
it.
Yeah.
But yeah, the story behind that one was, so I had a bunch of friends leave VR chat, a bunch of very, very close friends leave VR chat due to a moderation decision in the group instance we hung out in. And so these like 4 or 5 people hacked up left deleted VR chat accounts. Gone.
Completely.
I had not seen them since except one.
Damn, that's actually kind of
And I only saw
tragic.
him once. So they all moved
That
to
is
Resonite,
crazy.
and I was like, oh, okay, I'm probably not going to go to Resonite. I'm not smart enough for it. It's a confusing game.
It really is, because it's like programming in Gmod.
A
Well,
little bit
VR.
easier than Gmod, personally, but yeah, essentially. And so I was hanging around in a couple of different instances as everything went downhill.
Oh?
Harassment got worse. Bullying worse. Moderation toxic. Everything was going terribly.
Oh no.
And it got to the point where I was hanging out, you know, one of the friends, the big jiggly raccoon that we
Yeah.
both know.
Yes.
So we were hanging out together and we were playing a little game called Guess the Video Game Soundtrack. So he was playing the video game soundtracks like out loud. We were away from the main lobby. There was no one around us, and we were just having a good time with a couple of friends. We got told off by the moderation for shaking our hips.
Are you?
I wish I was joking. We got told
Are
off
you?
for grooving to the music.
Are you serious?
I wish I wasn't serious.
Oh my
That
god.
is
The mod
fucking
walked
hilarious.
Over to us, and we were like 100 meters away from spawn or anyone else. There was a group of 5 of us all hanging out. And we get told off for that, like given a warning. And he comes back like 5 minutes later and says, "You broke the rules and kicked us."
What the fuck?
All 5 of us got kicked.
Damn. Dancing is a
Bruh.
crime.
And so
You
we're
hear
like,
that?
okay. Went to a different instance where we got told off for playing the music out loud. And then kicked.
Bruh.
I mean, dude, that's stupid.
It's gotten so
stupid.
bad.
It's so pointless.
It is super pointless, and it's getting worse and worse. Those hips don't lie, indeed. Apparently, your hips don't lie.
Well, yeah, I know my hips don't lie, but that wasn't the point.
Yeah, but that is fucking tragic, and it's an actual issue in VRC currently, and has gotten worse. Where,
These power tripping mods.
yeah, people were already calling that out day one. It wasn't as bad during the start, but it's
No.
only recently gotten worse and worse as there's more and more groups making
Oh.
and
oh,
wanting to
yeah.
have their own place.
It is so bad at the moment.
The new groups have no
I-
reason to go that fucking power hungry. When the established groups, like let's
No.
say the puck fuckers, puck dumpster NPCs, for example, they have no issues with the moderation. Although I do have a funny story about that, which is very salty, and I've probably talked about it before, but I'll leave that for later.
Oh, and like this keeps going as well. Like things only get worse. I am 90% sure that there is currently a rumor about me and a friend going around
Oh god.
across
Oh.
these furry instances. I can
Oh,
join
no.
an instance. I joined an instance with 4 or 5 of my friends there, completely and utterly ignored and side-eyed.
Wow.
Even if I said hello to them, they did
Oh my
not
god.
say a word to me. And so I
Yeah.
was getting really, really salty at this point. And then I found out that it might have been a certain someone that I had blocked that is now a power tripping mod.
Are you fucking for real?
Bruh.
And I'm like, oh
Dude.
no.
Oh, that's
Like,
the
this is
worst.
Bad.
That
And
is the worst.
It says, like,
Jeez.
my friend reached out to me over Discord and is like, hey, come try Resonite with me. And I scooped that up. Just said, I'm out of VR chat. I'm done.
That I don't blame you for
Or
that.
at least done with public instances.
Yeah, I don't blame
now.
you for that at all. That is a good reason to try out Resonite.
Mhm.
By the way, in case people out there don't know, Resonite basically popped up randomly when VRChat went through its easy anti-cheat, basically mods are gone era. And people were saying, oh, it's the downfall of
Resonite
VRC.
is- It wasn't the downfall of VRC, but Resonite was a passion project developed from Neos. It has a lot of the developers from Neos. And so they know what they're doing. It's just not a popular platform because it's complicated and hard to get into.
Complicated, server limits are very small.
And they've expanded now, thankfully, on the server limits, and it's gotten a bit smoother, but it needs some optimization.
Yeah,
That's
it's
for
still
sure.
it still averages probably 100 people per day, maybe tops.
About
It's-
250 at
Yeah.
the moment.
Yeah, it's still growing.
It's doing okay.
Yeah, it's doing all right for a niche VR platform that's trying to compete with the likes of I almost said Big Screen Beyond. No, Massive Loop, VR Chat, and
VR
what else
Chat.
what else was out there? Rec Room.
Well, there's always Horizon Worlds and Rec Room and all that.
Yeah, and Rec Room is
We don't talk
probably
about
one
Horizon
of
Worlds,
the
though.
most popular like VR platform out there. Purely because it's so fucking dumb.
Aside from VR Chat, yeah.
Yeah,
It's pretty much just Roblox for VR.
Yes.
basically.
Yeah, Rec Room emphasizes more on the recreational stuff. It's in the fucking name. It's literally meant
Yeah.
for you to play and go around with pure Roblox style fun, while VR Chat was a project made for just, this.
This. But yeah, like, that's why I've been so salty as of recently. That's the stuff that's been happening.
I don't blame
So
you. Also,
bad.
you're getting sucked into freaking. in the back.
I know, I felt it. I watched my arm just go whoop.
Yep. All right.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
that's why I've been moving to Resonite. It's been terrible, and this stupid power tripping fandom.
Yes.
Dude, real. Dude, yeah, I've also been having like hella problems with like people in like moderated instances. So get this, I used to moderate for a group called Spicy Magic Dragons VIPs. I was like one of the, like, as told by the owner himself, I was one of like the higher ups in like the mods and stuff. Turns out, dude was talking
Gone
shit
fishing?
about
Hell
the
yeah.
entire moderation team, all behind our backs. Like, all
Oh
of
my
us.
gosh.
He was
Oh,
just
God.
talking mad shit. Anytime we would actually bring up an issue, he would just like downplay it, like, like, I'm not kidding. We had an issue with someone who had their own instances who would not age gate it. Like, he wouldn't check ages at the door and stuff, and there was ERP happening, people were getting naked, all sorts of nonsense was happening, and the owner of the instance I modded for was just like, oh, it's not happening in our instance, there's no reason to ban him. Like, dude, it
Brother.
took months. It took literal months to get this guy on the ban list. And we all had to, like, all gather up as, like, a team to be like, dude, like, cut this shit out. Like, please ban him. There was fucking one person who was basically obsessed with me because it was very obvious that they were like a trans fetishist. Like,
Oh,
liked the
God.
idea
Gross.
of, like, got off on the
Ugh.
idea of like trans girls and stuff. Claimed to be a trans woman and constantly would like make super weird comments about me, was like vying for my attention. I remember once I posted a selfie because I was like, I looked really nice and my hair was like cooperating for once.
Yeah.
They made a comment in the instance later that night, oh, I wish I had long, thick, beautiful hair. I have long, thick, beautiful hair. And like, a friend of mine, a very, very good friend of mine, popped into the instance. I was like, oh my goodness, there you are, yay! And this person was like drunk off their face saying, why don't you greet me like that? Why aren't you
Oh my
nice
God.
to me like that?
Oh, the
Like,
attention
man.
seeking.
You
It
remember
was
how
so
people were.
awful. It
That
was
is
so
awful.
Like that.
And
Yeah.
that's not even the half of what went on in there. There was one of the head moderators was a diaper fur.
Oh, ew.
Someone else
Ugh.
I know. Someone else was like obsessed with doing like was like obsessed with like cowboys and stuff, because this was an audience anarchy instance.
Alright.
And they always wanted to do the Western stuff, and now they're getting VR chat married to a person who has a real life child!
Wow.
It's so weird!
Interesting.
You know,
It's
that
so
is
fucking
That's so
weird.
that's weird and interesting at the same time. Cause like,
My
props to
God.
you if you can get. Yeah,
Kind of cool, but weird.
yeah, because me and Shushi, we've been traveling around a lot. We encountered a few places where we've seen churches and marriage ceremonies, basically, that people do. And even when out of
Yeah, there was
streams,
like those 4 worlds that we saw.
yeah, and outside of like the streams that when we've been going around, Shushi has ended up probably in a couple of marriage like moments. I've only ended up in one so far, and that was purely
Oh no.
seeing somebody getting married as Adolf fucking Hitler.
I... When are we as a society gonna move past thinking Nazis are cool? Like,
Cool, this is kind of funny and iconic.
Yeah, because
Oh
I
my
was
God.
hopping around worlds random. That was early days of VR chat as well. Like when I was back in just half body using the old Rift CV1, and I was like wandering around as the bandit exoskeleton dude from fucking Stalker. Back when Furhub, when I joined it, they thought I was a crasher.
uh-huh. Oh no.
I had-
I remember that.
Yeah, I had the mods. One of our friends actually just instantly fly up to me and be like, "Are you a crasher?" And I'm like, "Hey, how's it going? What's a crasher?"
Wait, was it Azuki?
No, that was actually Flo.
Oh, it was Flo.
Yeah, because of course he's the one who
Wow.
always did that immediately.
That was that was very much a him thing to do.
And I kind of just like, I was like, all right, this is kind of a cool place. I'm gonna check it out later. I went to check out more worlds. Ended up in the marriage ceremony of Adolf Hitler getting married to, I don't even remember what the hell the other guy was,
Oh no.
but it was
I don't
funny.
know.
God.
I've definitely ended up in my fair share of random people getting married. I was
Oh,
doing
Yep.
some
dude.
just like some public world hopping, and I watched like a full proposal in this like really
Oh, no.
really pretty cherry blossom world. That one was actually really wholesome.
That's kind of adorable,
It
yeah.
was like just 2 people. I had no idea who they were, and he just proposed to her, and I'm like, that's actually kind of wholesome.
That is sweet. That is super sweet.
It's wholesome until
It turns out they actually live
They,
IRL like
like-
together.
yeah,
They were
it's
playing VR
it's
chat in
wholesome
the same room.
until like it's wholesome until like they get into one argument and then they're like broken up.
Oh yes,
blocked,
the E couple
everything.
in the
Oh, yeah.
fucking black cat.
Yep.
Oh baby,
Yep.
I love you so much. Oh my god, that's a nice ass. We're done.
We're done.
Well, hell.
Man, oh no.
Mm.
Oh god.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's literally that E
The
couple
random
start
kid in the corner.
arguing, and the random kid just shows up. Well, hell, fucking hit.
Pretty much. That's just VR chat in a nutshell.
Yeah, it is. It
Yeah,
is
that's
literally
like-
VR
I
chat in a
wonder
nutshell.
Topic of like the bad things like that I've seen in VR chat, specifically in my fandom. So I've heard people like outright bragging about how many people they've broken up with in VR chat.
What the fuck?
What?
It is so bad. There were these 2 people. I was overhearing their conversation because I was intrigued. And one of them was flexing. So this was last year, probably like October, November. They were flexing that they had broken up with 18 people that year.
What the?
What?
And
Why?
The person was like, oh, I can
people?
beat that. 26.
Oh my. It's not a
And I'm like,
competition.
How?
So you're bragging
Like-
about
like,
being
they're actual
unable to keep up a
people.
relationship for more than 5 seconds because you want a high body count. Basically, you're basically being a VR whore, and also you're getting no push real life. And even the dust buddies on the bed are
Exactly.
screaming, "Please go away!"
Exactly.
Exactly.
Oh
It's
my
so
god.
bad. I was listening to them. I'm like, I want to go up and tell them that like this isn't a flex. You are hurting actual people behind your VR avatars.
Yeah, because
That just didn't even occur to them.
yeah, behind all 3 of us in these avatars is a human being. There's humans behind these,
Human
even
being
though
with actual feelings and thoughts and emotions, although
Mhm.
most of us just have one brain cell.
yeah, and it's usually shared between 3 or 5 more people.
My
And
brain
yep,
is
today was
made
not
of
my day for
shrimp.
it. Did it fry the rice though?
Yes.
Oh hell yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And also, yeah, as Shushi said before, Shushi's fandom, well, Shushi represents the furry side of the VRC basically.
It's
We got
French crab,
Zombie.
Don't join in.
And Zombie is representing which side, specifically?
I don't know.
You're mostly the
Autistic
anime
people?
group. Well, that works too. Alright, yeah. Yeah. Because I met Zombie back in the Great Pug, so Zombie's one of the Pug dwellers at the same time, but
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
really hang around there a lot anymore. Neither do I, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's still a good place to go back to.
It's so chaotic in there.
Yeah,
It's so chaotic there.
Yeah, Great Pug is a place where it's great to go back there every now and then and stay for like, what, a couple of weeks, have a few laughs, and then you're just like, alright, time to go see what else is happening in VRC, and then you come back to it
Alright,
eventually.
I'm out, let's go.
Yeah.
Dude, I got some more fucking shit about a chronic pug goer. This motherfucker, I still remember his username,
Jesus Christ, whack.
Cassowary27, is a self-important little man. Y'all know
I know that
him?
name! I know that name, yes!
Name.
He's a dick! He's a fucking annoying ass little
Wait,
bitch
was that
baby.
the person who kept interfering with our pool game by coming over to yell at you?
Yes!
When you were wearing that, like, massive, like, titty avatar?
Yes!
Coming over and throwing hands with
okay,
you?
okay. Just to like confirm, was he like dressed up as dude from Postal? Oh my
So,
god.
Yup.
Okay. Let me fucking tell you some shit.
when the cheat codes with
Okay.
usernames, yes.
Yes.
I have 3 usernames: Cocoisms, Cassowary27, and Develtus. Those 3 are fucking jackasses, and they like Coco and Dev fucking they like worship Cass. They worship that motherfucker because they think he's so great because he's a raging alcoholic. He like has a horrible fucking habit of making friends with the worst people. Literally came up to me when we were hanging in the roost at the pug saying, hey, just so you know, you probably want to stay over here, or maybe even go like downstairs. My friends over here, they're transphobes. He admitted that to me to my face, that they're transphobes. They were Russian and they were transphobes, and I was like, dude, why are you hanging out with them? Like, we have friends who are, like, in the LGBT community, dude. Like, why the fuck are you hanging out with them? Oh, they're funny and they make good drinking buddies.
Bruh, that
Dude,
is...
dude was
reason.
so
It's
weird.
not a
He was
valid
so weird.
reason. And like, out of all the VRC population, we already have a bunch of trolls. We have cons everywhere. We have people who are bad. Why choose to be with the ones who are like raging bad, like bad people? Just on top of it, like why?
Why?
Now, as I see it in the future, he was one of those people. He was fucking really racist all the time. He was fucking homophobic. He was like a misogynist. He was just a horrible person to be around, dude. And oh my god, he had this fucking... He like fell in hard with this bitch named Princess Katie, who would like...
What a name.
She
What a
had
username.
Yeah.
she had four different cash payment apps linked in her bio for men to pay.
Those people.
Oh god.
Her profile picture on her account was her ass. It was her ass.
Alright,
And mind
continuing
you,
on this topic of people putting their their stupid cash apps and stuff in their bio, it drives me nuts. I was having a conversation with someone like ages ago, and like we were having a pretty good conversation, and she comes up to me afterwards, and she's like, "Hey, can you tip me for that conversation? My cash app is in my bio," and I'm like,
What the
Are you
fuck?
fucking serious?
I can understand
Oh my
having
God.
I can understand having the cash app and tip things in your bio if you're doing like, for example, a proper bartending stuff. That is what it's meant for. If you're doing a proper show, you're actually playing proper music. Like, for example, we visited Japan
Right,
Street at one
right.
point, and Japan Street has those performers. That's understandable.
Yes.
Those who actually play their own
Yeah,
music.
like, for real. And I'm like, I have it in my fucking bio because I'm a photographer. People will like pay me to do like avatar showcases and shit
Yeah,
for
that's
them.
actually a good thing that people do.
Yeah, all sorts of things. Mhm.
I had people ask me if they can have like my Cash App and stuff like that, which we don't have Cash App over here. When I used to be a club dancer, they wanted to tip me for giving them a good performance.
Yes.
But I didn't accept tips.
Exactly.
At
That's
that point in time,
valid.
well, I had no way of having it.
Yeah.
There are instances of where it isn't. It's a viable thing, but a lot of these people have like 3, 4, 5, 6 different cash things in their bio for no reason.
For
and then
none
coming
at all.
up to a person that you just had a conversation with and saying, "Hey, can you tip me for that conversation?" Wow.
Why would I tip you for a conversation?
be
Here's a
like,
tip,
just-
shut the
why
fuck up,
would-
walk away.
Exactly. I would laugh in their face, and then if they persist, block immediately.
Well,
Dude,
I
and
went
mind
like
you,
that and muted them.
fucking.
Yeah.
That's so real. That's so real.
You
Now,
God
mind you,
fucking damn it.
this person, Princess Katie, like, I don't want to make it a race thing, but she made it a race thing. She was a black lady. Yeah, sure, she was like really pretty from what I fucking seen in her profile, because she also had her face in there. Oh my god, she would fish for white men, asking, her words, not mine, I'm looking for a slave owner. Do you want to be my slave owner, white man? She said that to this guy. She said that to this guy.
So far gone.
Cassowary 27, and he fell in hard for her. They even met up in real life.
Did he at least bring the whip?
Vacation.
I
No, but she pulled the strap on.
Oh
I
god!
don't know, man.
Oh fuck.
Oh god.
Yeah. You will tip your hat to show you
anyways,
my
so,
ass. God damn it,
About
whack.
like his friend Develtus Latrin, he's a fucking little man baby who would complain about all sorts of shit. He would like, oh, I hate when people smoke weed. Oh, it's so awful. Like,
Bro, people smoke
I'm
weed
actively
for so
a
many
stoner,
reasons. There's people who
Yeah,
smoke
I
weed,
do
and
it
I
to
have no
curb
problems with
my
them
anxiety
until it
and stuff.
becomes a
Mhm.
substance abuse.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Same as
because
alcohol, to
But
be
no,
fair.
he would no, but like I understand that, and that is valid, of course.
Hello
But
there.
like he would, oh goodness, he would like throw a tizzy. He would go into like a fucking hissy fit because his dad was upstairs smoking weed. He would like, with his mic on in VR, like rummage around his room, be like, oh, I can't believe I gotta turn on my air purifier. I hope my air purifier's working good. Oh my god, I hate it when people smoke weed. Ugh, ugh. Like fishing for like sympathy or something, and then like,
well, too bad, whack. Now you do.
you know, because
Fishing for attention
we're
in
not.
VR chat.
Yeah.
Yo, yeah, crazy shit. And like me and my friends, I don't really make friends with people who are like sensitive. Like if you can take a joke, good.
Yeah,
And-
that's how we
and
met.
We used to call him
That's what
white
means
man
sleep, man.
because
Yeah.
that's what he was. He was a white man. Like he was one of those white men who even had like blonde eyebrows and you couldn't even see them
Oh
on
wow.
his face.
Bro,
He was
why
like
would
chronically
you
white.
ever...
That he was like
How the fuck do you get, like, literally blonde eyebrows? How the fuck without painting them?
I don't know.
How?
I don't know. He just didn't want
Oh,
to.
fair enough.
He didn't want to, and he would complain about it. He would complain about it too. He was like, "Oh, my face looks so weird because you can't see my eyebrows because they're blonde." And I'm like,
Just shave
"Okay,
them
so
off.
just dye
Become
your
a
eyebrows
fucking
blonde."
cyclops.
I don't want to. I don't want to. I'm like, ugh, whatever. But yeah,
Oh
dude.
god.
That's so fucking funny though. Can't believe it.
It is. We've met so
And
many
then
weird
fucking-
people, and they are all so fucked up at times. But some of these encounters turn into the most wonderful things. Like yesterday, what happened? With sorry for interrupting, but
No,
you
you're
know
good.
Ronan, right?
I think
Ronan,
so.
yeah.
Yeah, the Mr. 2D scanned into VR chat. The most funniest of man ever.
Yeah.
Very familiar.
Yes, he
Love that
has a
guy,
booth.
yeah.
He has a booth in one of the fucking virtual markets. Highly recommend checking the dude out. He's very wonderful, very lovely. I joined him yesterday into a lobby, and there were 6 rodents jumping around the room.
Oh.
Yes,
That sounds
and
about right,
it was the funniest thing I ever saw. I think I actually sent you a picture of that.
Let me check my DMs. I haven't been keeping on top of my DMs.
That's fair. I think one of the trackers has decided to kill itself again. I am going to kill this tracker. Which one is it?
No.
It's my right ankle tracker. Haha, I'm back alive. Oh, let me quickly go and
Are we back at
grab.
it again at Krispy Kreme?
Oh fuck yeah.
I mean, I see Ronan and Pika.
Yeah, there were even more. I'm gonna send this a
wait,
zombie
hang on,
just for fun.
Hold on.
Oh baby, a triple. Thank you.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh
Sorry
my
about that.
god, there were so many!
Yeah, they were jumping around, and Pika was doing the funniest things once more. God damn that man. That man is funny. He is the embodiment of
yes.
let's make the most funniest of jokes out of everything. He was diving headfirst into the TV, the outlet, the fucking underneath the chairs, the freaking doorway, and just going, fuck this, I'm going home, man.
Pika was one of those people who's just like, if I can see it, I'm gonna do it.
Yes.
If
Butt
I can't
chucker,
see it, I'm going to say
MVP,
it.
2025, he's the champion.
He has no filter on his actions or his voice, and it is beautiful.
Yeah, he likes to lactate from his forehead, apparently.
Yeah, that's
His words, not mine.
Jesus!
That doesn't even come
Oh
off
my
as a surprise to me.
Yeah, he is that funny. I hope you meet him sometime, Zoms. You will laugh at him.
Well,
You will
well
probably
here's
have
hoping.
killed
Yeah.
my stomach muscles laughing from him.
Hell yeah. He's also the
Like, I couldn't
creator.
sleep after hanging out with Pika and I couldn't breathe.
Yeah, he's the creator of all those weird-ass Paper Mario type avatars. The Boy Kisser, the freaking
Really?
Nekowok, the... What was it? Isabelle from Animal Crossing. Yeah, he's the one.
The Isabel, the
Oh,
Mousy.
Mousely and everything
oh, yeah,
else.
I
Yeah,
seen them actually
that's
one
him.
the other day, yeah.
Yeah, that's him. He created those.
That's one of my friends.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
helped
Okay.
him work on those avatars.
Yep. He got some cursed ideas from all of us. Especially during the era of, hey, sleep's a fucking Nekowok.
I kind of helped inspire him for some of the Nicola stuff. Just
Fuck
for
yeah.
like, the pure chaos side of it. Because I knew Sleep liked
You had a friend like
Nicola,
that?
and
Hell
Sleep
yeah.
at that point in time was spamming me with all the Nicola powers, so I'm like, I got an
God
idea.
damn. Yeah.
Nice.
That was fun.
Yeah. It's fun when you meet those creative, chaotic people, because they can do some cool things. We can talk about all the fucked up people all we want. There's so many out there. And some of them are
We would be
really
talking all
like...
night, though.
Yeah, they don't... I'm gonna just say this. The fucked up people don't even realize half the time that they're fucked up. Because they just think that it's normal because so many people accept them. But it's because they're hanging out with other fucked up people who just basically just whine about something so they don't have time to whine about them.
Exactly.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. And then there's
And
all
if you
the
wanna
funny
keep,
stories as well.
continue talking about like there's like bad instances and stuff like that.
Yeah,
There is so many of them.
there's a bunch of it, and it's a
Like, there's
VR chat
also
issue.
A lot of positive things that VR chat has done.
Yes, for example, we now have drones, which I cannot actually bring out the
Yes.
drone right now because I think it might actually destroy the camera.
I lost my VR chat plus.
I have it. Still,
I have it.
Zombie has it.
So
Are you
I
in
do not
beta?
have the drone.
Yes.
Good. Up. Oh, my frames. That's a drone.
Oh no.
That's
Yes,
the drone.
that is my son. I
Yes.
call him Stray. Come here. Come here, my boy.
Yeah.
My child.
You can now do proper drone racing in VR chat. We used to have to go to specific worlds to be able to do drone racing, but they changed that at some point, and now we have this, which is great for photography because, you know, the flying camera that people are now watching through cannot go too far. It really can't. That thing can go
This
through the
thing
entire
also
world.
has a range thing though.
No, that can go through
Yeah,
the
this
entire
thing has
world.
limited range.
That
Oh,
goes,
to change it.
yes, that goes through the entire world of organism.
It
Oh, wow.
does.
Yes,
I
that is the
checked.
entire range. Organism is one of the biggest worlds in VR chat and also very fucking weird. Highly recommend checking the dudes and worlds out. For example, Ritual. They're very beautiful. And also, what the
have-
fuck is the dude on?
Not been to those worlds.
We,
haven't been to Organism?
we stand.
I'll have to take you there later.
Yes, yes, I would love to tag along with that.
I've seen the
I love
world.
that place.
Like, I know the name. That's it.
Yeah. All right, we'll have to take you there at some
Why is
point.
my hand so floaty? Okay,
It's
that's
so cool.
Viacha, baby, Viacha. It is cool. Like, it's one of those most beautiful worlds.
Oh,
I
my
don't
son.
have a photo of anything in there.
Oh, it's gone. Okay, bye, drone.
There it
Nice
goes.
knowing you.
Also, the drone
But
controls
just,
on
like some of the features and
PC are
stuff that
weird.
they're adding. Like,
me.
Yeah, they're
some of
kind
the
of weird.
stuff, like the people that I've met in the chat as of right now, are all pretty decent people at the moment. It's small. I have a very small group of friends at the moment,
That's fine. That's how it should be, to be honest.
and I'm meeting 4 people.
That's fine. That's more than
That's
enough.
how many people I'm talking to currently.
That's real. I understand that fully. Me personally, oh man, I could talk about this guy for hours. I met who I basically believe to be like my platonic soulmate. I love this guy so much. His name is Rusho. He is a sweetheart.
So, Deco, yes.
He just understands me so well. And like I've only like really been hanging out with him since November of last year, and now I just can't see my life without him anymore. Like VRChat isn't all just gooners and predators and awful fucking people. Like you can actually form some real, genuine connections with people, and I love that.
Yes, that's why, for example,
You
all
wanna
3 of
know
us are here
why?
currently.
You want to know why VRChat portrays itself that way, though, with like everyone being like creepy, annoying, disgusting? Because those are the people that make themselves the most well known.
That is true. There are
Whereas
some who
usually
are...
decent people tend to hide out the back.
Yeah, there are some people who are
Always
breaking through
representing.
that, like, massively. And, for example, some of these big names that I could say are, for example, Jameski. He's broken through that barrier. He is a very nice
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
I've met him a few times. Midnights in the Valhalla is also one of those actually nice people, generally, when you meet them. They are actually super nice.
I have met Midnights in Valhalla. They are very nice.
Yeah, we met them at the Great Pug a few times. They are one of the loveliest people out there. Highly recommend checking their streams out and whatnot. They stream at midnight for me, unfortunately, but I do the same to other people.
Oh no.
Unfortunate, but it happens.
I used to have a whole lot of like really close friends in VR chat. Sleep knows a few of them. They don't play anymore.
Yep.
I don't get to talk to them anymore. They've dipped.
Yeah,
And it's kind of sad. Like, I have the Discords and stuff, but I have to wait like 8 hours plus for a reply at the moment. Which is
because
why I've also headed out other platforms.
yeah, VR chat is one of those places where when you first start out, you want to make friends with as many people as you can. You want to talk to everybody. You want to know everybody. You want to go everywhere. You start growing your friends list. It goes into the hundreds, thousands, and next thing you know, it's just like there's so many people there. And then you look at it one day and you're like, huh, only 50 people are online. And then it starts dipping more and more, and you're like, who do I actually talk to? And it becomes
Like 6
later
people.
on. Yeah, after a few years, you basically have maybe 4 or 5 people that you really actually talk to or hang around with, and that's more than enough. Because you start realizing that, hey, it's not about the quantity, it's about the quality. And sometimes the best friends are the
quality
ones
over
who
quantity.
Oh, yeah,
aren't
for
in
sure.
your friends list. There are literally people who I know in the Great Pug who aren't on my friends list who are extremely nice. Frisky Wheat, for example, the dude who actually has the Pugfucker NPC in there. Absolutely lovely person.
One of the newer people that I've met who is not on my friends list yet, but they're also a very nice person, Cotton the Wagon. They just kind of look out for everyone. They're pretty much mute. I only just heard them talking yesterday for the first time.
Mhm.
But they're just really nice. Not
Yeah.
causing problems, it's just kind of
Yeah.
existing there.
Yeah.
I just go up and say hi to them and just nice.
Yeah, we all have a specific niche that we're doing in VR chat. For example, you're doing bouncer stuff for the most part. Shushi's usually dancing somewhere, being a goofball. Me,
Usually dancing somewhere.
me, I usually go around. I either camp or graffiti something while playing tunes. That is literally my niche. Case in point, I have a whole
Whereas
wall
I'm
dedicated to
listening to
me
tunes and
on
dancing.
freaking Great Pug.
That is a really cool wall, though.
Yeah, but it's only in
That is really cool.
Pugfucker's
I put
NPC.
that up, and you pulled me into VR chat at like what was it, like 2 o'clock in the morning or something to show that to me because you were spamming me on Discord about it.
All right, come on, it was fucking
And
cool.
you're like, you have to go check this out. You have to go check this out. So I got
That
out
is
of
pretty
bed,
cool, yeah.
turned on my computer and came to check it out.
Yeah, because it was so nice. It was nice for Frisky to do that. Because as decorations go, the Great Pug is kind of bland. It is kind of extremely bland.
for sure.
Compared to, for example,
yeah,
you look
for
at Black Cat. For Black Cat, that emptiness on the walls is fitting. The Great Pug needs to have a bit more decorations in it in order to look enjoyable, because otherwise it looks empty. Even the photos you see of the IRL
'cause,
location
like-
that the Great Pug is made of is very crowded, very decorated, because of the people there.
Yeah, it's very lived in, you know?
Wait,
Yeah.
Great Pug is based off a real place?
Yes!
Yeah, the Great Dane.
Yeah! It's,
Oh, I had
it's
no
actual
idea.
location. It is a one-to-one recreation almost.
Huh.
Almost.
Did
Yeah,
not know
they-
that after 3 or 4 years in VR chat and knowing that world. I had no idea.
Yeah, and the owner of the Great Dane
Yeah.
actually knows that people come there purely because of VR chat meetups.
Yeah, exactly.
It's cool as hell. He's completely fine with it.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah, the only thing that's
It's so
funny is
cool when
people have
real
commented
life
that there is no
branches in
ERP
here.
mirror in the corner.
Oh my god, whatever.
Well.
Yeah,
Oh, well.
Womp
it is,
womp.
it is one of the funniest
It's
comments.
always super cool. It's always super cool when real life branches into VR chat. Cause like I have an example of this.
PK.
On my birthday last
Yes.
year in December, I met someone who I didn't think they would ever even come near this game. I'm surprised that they were even there. I'm not gonna say their username in VR chat just to like, you know, keep people from like mass fucking
Yeah.
friending them. I met
dox
the
people's
YouTuber
names.
I met the YouTuber Nexpo. He's a
Wow.
really big horror content YouTuber. I met him and
I
he
actually know them.
friended me back. He
Nice.
friended me back on my
Nice.
birthday. I was sobbing. I was a mess. I was high as balls. I was just like I was so like flabbergasted. I just couldn't speak correctly, and he actually like friended me. It was so fucking cool that I actually got to see one of like the people that I watched a lot of the time in a game that I love so much, and is actually like what like actually friended me back.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I still have him friended.
I also have a really cool story
Alright.
about like the YouTube side of VR chat. So me and a couple of friends were dancing in a hideout. It was about 4 of us.
Mhm.
And we were all just like hanging out, dancing, and a person came over and they're just like, "Hey, I have a YouTube channel and currently doing a documentary on the dancing world of VR chat. Been watching you guys for the
Ooh.
past couple of minutes. Can I pull you away for like an interview and a showcase?" And so we all went to like the world where he does all of his filming, and we got to actually like do a full performance that he recorded.
Nice.
He's still editing the video and stuff like that, and we like got to do like the interviews and stuff like that. And so I went and checked out his channel, and yeah, he just does like random things like that.
That's
And
awesome.
Very
That's super
polite
cool.
and very nice. And I can't wait to see if that video actually gets uploaded.
Yeah,
I won't watch it because I'm talking in there and I hate hearing my own voice.
probably. But you'll probably
I'm
just
so
send it
real.
over and I'll probably just look through it and be like, hey, that's fucking sushi.
Yeah, I got to do like a dance because he's like, "Oh yeah, you can put on like any music that you want. I'll just like put something over the top of it so it doesn't get copyright striked."
Yeah.
So I got to dance to one of my favorite Asper songs that I came up with like the whole dance from scratch because the song does not have a choreography. So I came up
Yeah.
with one that I've memorized, and I got to dance to it
Hell yeah.
live in front of like 6 other people on a stage.
That's awesome.
Very nice.
That is so
It was
awesome.
so much fun.
Hell yeah.
I love those people who do interviews and stuff in VR chat. I actually got interviewed once by a guy named, oh gosh, what was his name? Twirtles on YouTube. I actually ended up in one of his videos. It was really cool.
Oh heck yeah. What did he interview you about?
Cool.
He was like asking questions about like, oh, is there like, do you see like an end goal to VR chat? Like, what are you trying to accomplish by playing VR chat and stuff? It was actually
That's a
really
good
cool.
question, actually.
That's a really good question.
Yeah, it was really fun. I'll send you the link to the video.
Fuck yeah. I'll check it out later. Because, like,
Mm.
the people
I've been
who.
interviewed a few times.
Yeah. The people who actually go into VR chat and are actually creating documentaries, proper. I think you can turn off the seats on the wall.
That's probably a good thing.
Yeah, you should check that. But yeah, the people who generally go on VR chat to film documentaries, interview people, talk about random things, are some of the most interesting people I have seen because they can make some cool memories out of this place instead of just having the standard people who are just being dickheads, like for example the people we've talked about before, some of the people who we won't mention who used to be friends and then decided, hey, let's raise a lynch mob. Yippee!
Yippee!
But yeah, like those people who go around actually interviewing, talking to people, and creating these documentaries are some of the nicest people ever. And then there's the fun side of VR chat where people create actual VR chat movies.
That's cool.
Oh yeah, that shit is
So-
so cool.
For those people who don't know, VR chat actually has groups that create proper movies into VRC. They have choreographed fighting scenes, driving scenes, chase scenes, everything. And of course it's janky. Of course it's gonna be janky. Everybody has different setups for their stuff.
So
Your
cool.
VR, like my fucking leg is just up here now for some reason. Don't worry about it. It's not my table.
It's fine.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put my feet up here.
Exactly. Oh, hell yeah.
I'm going to.
Camera.
No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna slap my hands on the counter.
Because I forgot what the name was for one of the movies that I watched from from one of these movie creators. It was a 20-minute or 30-minute long movie. It was purely in Japanese, unfortunately, because, of course, that's the site that makes most of the cool movies. But it was so good. They have a full soundtrack on sale for that movie in one of the music VCats. I think it's Music VK 5. And yeah, Music VK 5 has it on sale. And then you
showed me
have...
that.
Yes, and the movie is actually watchable in one of the VCat worlds as well. It is the VCat Plaza
That's actually
Summer,
really cool.
if I remember
That is
correctly,
so
the Summer
cool.
VCat Plaza. And there's 7
You
big
love
movies.
VCat.
I fucking love it. I would gladly take the entire chat out for a trip in there. I would take them out. To the old VCats, just roam about, check everything that's in there. Although the oldest VCats that I can go to are completely broken. I've taken Shuzi there and there are anomalies there and stuff that breaks.
Those ones are kind of weird.
Yes. But I will gladly go through them. I
You wanna know
love
another
VCats.
Cool thing from like cool people that I've managed to meet.
Go for it.
Have either of you guys heard of either Thrill Seeker or Fear Bunny?
Yes,
Both
Thrill Seeker.
YouTubers.
Yeah, I have. Yeah. Thrill Seeker. Yeah.
I have met Thrill Seeker and Fear at one
Ooh.
of their meetups.
Hell
They
yeah.
were doing like these like random community meetups, and one of them just lined up perfectly. And I actually got to like properly talk to Thrill and Fear.
Heck yeah.
They are so nice.
The camera,
They're
Abby.
some of
Hell
the
yeah.
nicest people that I've met in VR chat. And they even gave me a world recommendation when I asked for one. It's like, hey, you guys got any like cool world recommendations? Because you guys have like 6,000+ hours of VR chat.
Yeah.
And I did, and I've taken sleep there without actually telling them where it came from.
Yeah.
That
Which
was
is
one
out.
of their recommendations.
Yeah, it's one of the coolest things ever because it helps out with us as well because we like to do this world travel stuff. I don't see any other streamers doing it at the moment still. I keep trying to check the tab for streamers in VR chat
really.
and there's not really anyone who does that or like this kind of a show. I would like to do even better. I would like to have a proper like opening intro and everything else to this, but at the same time it's so much work for just us two and we're dumbasses. Yeah.
I mean, I've been
Fair.
meaning to like pull the clips and stuff like that and put them into an actual video. But at the moment, I'm working full time. I don't have time for that.
Yeah, I need to grab some
That's
of those.
fair.
I need to make some of the stuff into a redeem where, for example, Shuji edited one of the clips where he fell off and there's a metal pipe sound and it's fucking funny because it's just,
Oh, that
where's
is so
Trucku when we need him? Clang. Oh.
Do you want to send that clip to Zom real quick?
Oh, hell yeah.
That's such a golden clip.
Yes. I want
Let me
to
go grab it real quick. Scroll.
I feel like it's so hard though to find like good worlds to like explore and stuff in VR
Oh!
chat because like like I said earlier, I'm a photographer, and I am like always looking for new worlds to like take pictures of and stuff. And like I feel like I've already exhausted my well is drying up. It
That's
sucks.
why
There's so
we
many
have the
things I wanna
show.
look at.
That's why we have the travel agency show to actually, show those places, even though we're today just yapping here. But I have a little advert for you as well, which is called VRC List.
Ooh.
Not sponsored.
It is not sponsored. I wish we were. VRClist.com is a website that is dedicated purely to help you find worlds now. It has a proper tag system. You can upload and download worlds and leave reviews for them and even take photos and put them into those worlds so that people can see what they can find in
Let's
there.
fucking go.
It is kind of janky, but it works super well, and it has a recommended tab where it is catered to your personal tastes. If you go in there and you click a world, you can then mark, you can either upvote it, downvote it, mark as visited, and then leave a comment. Once you do that, it will disappear from the recommended feed, and it will slowly start shuffling towards specific tastes. And it will give you more worlds based on that.
Ooh.
It is very helpful, and it
Man,
even
it's
shows
really
some unlisted worlds. You know about the mysterious
Dude,
unlisted
yeah.
worlds?
That is.
Unlisted worlds are like the
Always.
weird anomalies of VR chat.
Yes, and some of them
They
have the
are.
greatest
They're
things
always
ever.
So cool.
Yeah, like the Pokemon one, where you can actually go and capture every single Pokemon, and you can have them following you around.
What?
Well, oh yeah, you haven't been there.
Yeah, I've spent a lot. I've been far too
No,
long
I
now.
haven't.
Alright, I'll have to send you the
Pokemon.
link later, because I've taken Assy there, I've taken Shushi there, I've taken a lot of my friends there. It is a beautiful world. Unfortunately, the only downside is, if you lose your Pokeball, you're not getting it back. Don't lose the Pokeball.
Oh no!
But there's also another downside, which is the fact that other people cannot see your Pokemons. Just take a picture of them, basically.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, I was
however-
spamming sleepless pictures when I was capturing all of mine.
Yes, I have taken some pictures where Kazuma Kiryu is running across the plains having 600 Pokemon chasing him.
Sounds alright.
Yeah, there's some cool ones that I need to go and find again, because I want to actually feature those, like, in the next episode. I think I'm going to pull one of those unlisted worlds, so we can go check it out.
Can we go back to the Pokemon one?
We can go and revisit it at the end, yes.
Woo!
But yeah,
Oh baby.
like,
Maybe
the
Bob will have to join in for that one, so we can take them to the Pokemon one.
definitely.
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, we'll gladly have you on one of these episodes at some point. Definitely.
Yeah.
Because I have no problems with it. Shushi has no problems now that they've met you, actually, and talking to you. Even more so than before.
Well, this is more now.
Yeah. And, like, talking about VRC List, I highly recommend going to check it out. VRClist.com. It will help you out in the future. I'll send you the link later. Don't worry about it.
Pretty much all
Okay.
of mine now are just like ambient forest worlds, so thank you for that.
No worries about it, because
That's so
I've been traveling around VR chat a lot. I can, without a doubt, say I've seen 70% of the worlds, without any joke, that VR chat has to offer, from the
I'm
oldest to the newest,
probably
and the
close.
oldest are
That's
1970s
That's
worlds.
actually crazy. What?
That was
Okay.
funny.
Yeah, I'm not joking, by the way. There are actual worlds out there that have the published date as 1970s.
I've seen 1994.
Mm-hmm. And
That was what about that beach world that we went to that said it was like uploaded in like 2003 or something like that?
yeah,
Like,
and
oh.
still had most modern mechanics that we have now. Because, okay, so some of these worlds also... Lightning bolt? I keep seeing something off the corner of my eye every now and then, just appearing out of there, but... But yeah.
Oh, it's me,
so-
I'm your walls.
Get out of my walls, get out of my walls. But yeah, some of these old worlds that we've been into, we've seen some insane mechanics in there that you don't have nowadays. We've even seen worlds that have NPCs that were uploaded in early days of VRC.
What? That's
Yeah.
actually really cool.
And the NPCs that like they will actively like walk around and like have little chat boxes and stuff like that pop up saying like, "Oh yeah, I'm selling this," and
Yeah.
you can just interact with them.
Yeah,
And they're just there, and they fill
Yeah.
up a world, and it's crazy because the world's uploaded in like 2018, 2019.
yeah, the most modern one that I can think of is, and I can't believe I'm actually saying this, but Just Be Club's newest iteration actually has one of the most advanced AIs currently, or NPC features currently. And it is pure... I hate the world myself. I refuse to go there, but I know that world and the systems that it uses because I've seen videos, I've seen people go in there, and it's just... I personally cannot stand
I've been there
it.
to check it out.
Yeah.
I've been there to check out when they updated it, and it's kind of cool, but I hate the world.
It has a water slide. I have a
Yeah,
picture
it's
from it that I actually
alright.
took there.
My
That's cool, though.
my personal grievance with Just Be Club is I hate the creator's persona character. Like, boobs should not be that big. Like,
Real.
like she
Real.
should that girl, that anime girl would have like horrendous scoliosis. Like,
Yes.
Like, please.
I can say that to 90% of the avatars in my fandom. I'm looking at them, I'm like,
There we go.
your scoliosis is terrible, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the creature I painted on the wall up there right next to the slide.
That looks like. This looks like a Bang-Boo.
It is.
From Zenless Zone
It
Zero.
is. It's my cursed bamboo.
From DCZ.
Yeah, it's my cursed bamboo that I painted there.
Is it supposed to be Eos?
No, it's just a cursed bamboo.
It's just one in general, okay.
Hello.
Here, let me just...
Fuck off,
It
seats.
tastes very good.
You can't just eat a bamboo.
I can! You don't know that.
There we go. Whee! Damn it, they still have colliders. Damn it. Can't turn off the seats.
Oh. Yes, you can. It's, seat interactable.
What the fuck?
Not seat collider, it's seat
Learn how to
interactable.
read.
Shush! I can't read, you know that.
Yeah, clearly.
No, it's chair interaction, not seat
No,
interaction.
it is, actually. Oh, same
Well,
thing.
I also hate yours.
Beer.
Oh, alcohol.
Oh, who wants a fruit cup?
Is that actually a fruit cup?
Yeah, it's a
Oh, yeah.
tropical fruit cup.
Oh yeah, it is. It's a dull one.
It's a fruit cup. Le fruit cup.
It's a dull one.
When in doubt, fruit cup.
Oh,
Can we get some fruit cup? Drop a fruit cup in chat.
can we be sponsored by Dole
Fruit
Fruit
cup.
Cups?
Because there's people there that doesn't
Yes,
have
can
at the door,
can
yeah.
Can we get a sponsorship from Dole, please?
Ghibli World that was on list for a while.
Like,
Fruit
if
Cups?
I think I've seen the
Phillies can be
Ghibli World.
sponsored by Fruit Snacks, can we be sponsored by Fruit Cups?
To be honest,
Oh,
I would
dude,
love that.
can't I'll be honest, I can't stand Fillion. She's so annoying.
I can't stand Fillion, but
Fillion.
Fruit Snacks.
Oh my god, hold on. Isn't Fillion the one who was using an avatar that they actually didn't have even the rights for and then eventually gained the rights for it?
Yep.
Yes.
Alright, I remember.
The overly chaotic backflipper.
Okay, I remember them. Isn't their
Yeah.
mom kind of a cool person
Who
though?
is? They're okay.
She's
I
okay.
guess. I don't
Okay,
know.
because I know nothing about this this person otherwise, but all I know is that their mom is kind of cool on the same level as Pecora's mom is, basically.
Yeah, Pecora. I love Pecora.
I don't know who Pecora is.
The bunny VTuber from Asia. I think.
I don't really watch VTubers.
I don't watch them either, but I've seen clips of them, and Pecora is so far probably the nicest one, and that's only because it's a rabbit.
Oh, the only VTuber who I really watch is like Gui and Bao.
Fair enough.
Oh, I can't deal with Bao. Bao gives yanderis like me a bad rap. Okay. Ugh, jeez.
Fair.
I fucks with Sun Kenji. Where my Sun Kenji fans at?
They disappeared, they're gone.
I just
Sold.
like Gui because she's funny.
I love
Understandable.
Sun Kenji.
She
Yeah.
just plays
So-
Among
he's
Us
so
in horror
base.
games. It's great.
He's so cute.
Hell
I
yeah.
watched Gui play pretty much the entirety of Silent Hill 2 remastered.
Oh, Silent Hill 2 is fucking beautiful. The
Silent
remaster
Hill
is
2.
beautiful.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I was
Are
watching
you
her
excited for
play. It was
Silent Hill? Oh, my fruit
fantastic.
cup. Are you excited for Silent Hill F?
Yes, I am. What the fuck? I haven't missed
I
on
knew
my
you
phone.
would be.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Oh, I might have a job offer on my phone. Hell fucking yeah. That's cool.
What?
Yeah, I just looked at my phone. Hold on.
Company.
Let's see.
Take a break, chat. Eat a fruit cup.
What the
I
fuck?
can't
Wait,
eat fruit
for
cup.
a festival for a food truck.
Ooh!
That wouldn't be bad.
Food. Free food.
Let's see. What do they have? All the fuck. They want me to go to. Yeah, no, I'm not going there. It's a fucking Pride festival. I'm not going.
Why
Aw.
not?
I do not support that personally because it doesn't stand for what it's supposed to stand for.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
That's just my view. So I'm gonna do a very hot take here. For me, the Pride Festival has been turned into a corporate entity. It is not standing up for being prideful of
Yes.
yourself or being like proud of what you are or anything else. It is standing for something completely strange because you're not supposed to have a dude walking around with dildos strapped all over his body.
That's
I mean, like,
not
yeah,
a rendition of Pride.
fucking-
Mm-hmm. Pride itself
yeah,
has
sure,
destroyed
fucking
a
be
lot of
happy about
things,
it.
and I don't want to sell, for example, my identity to corporates to say that I have pride. I have pride in myself because I can stand up for myself. There's nothing wrong with having other people sharing your same thing and being like, hey, it's okay to be this, it's okay to be that. But you should not have to have a
It's
full-on
okay to feel
sponsor.
like this, but
Yeah.
That's fair. That isn't
That's
to
fair.
say that Sleep doesn't support the LGBT community.
I support the
That's what
people.
like the mass of
We
it.
want to make
Yeah.
that clarification. We want to make that clarification.
I support the
Don't clip that.
people who are actually decent. I care about the decent people. I don't care about the people who come into my face and wave the fucking flag like it's some kind of a fucking holy symbol. Because at that point, you're like the Christian church back in the fucking Dark Ages. Nice job, burning the witches.
Like, let's put it this
Nobody
way.
expects
If I went and got myself like a boyfriend or something, Sleep couldn't care less. Let's
Yeah,
just say
okay.
something like that. Sleep would be happy for me.
Yeah, because if you have a boyfriend, you have a girlfriend, you have whatever the fuck, I'm happy for you. As long as you can keep a good relationship
Fine.
going, it's great. I care about you as a person. Everything else is
As long as you're
secondary.
happy.
Careful with the fruit cups. Everything else to me is secondary. The only thing I care about is, are you a decent human being? That's all I care.
I still the fruit.
And we care about Dole branded fruit cups.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Yeah, have a
What's your
fruit
favorite fruit?
Mine. If we're talking just like basic fruits, watermelon. But if we're talking like
Oh, good
any
choice.
fruit, lychee fruits and dragon fruit.
cup. Ooh, lychee.
What about yours?
I actually have.
Oh,
lychee
no.
flavored candy.
Favorite. Oh, actually, either mango or pomegranate.
Those are good
Very
ones.
I like pomegranates.
Pomegranate's
I
funny.
fuck heavy with. I fuck with cranberry pomegranate juice.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Don't like cranberry.
I love
To each their own.
cranberry.
For me,
Exactly.
lemons.
Everyone has differing opinions. Lemons.
Lemon.
Yeah.
Whenever I get
Lemons
like
and
my tea
limes.
or my water, I'll eat them.
Yeah. Lemons and limes are purely my
A
favorite.
good lemon wedge. Immaculate.
Hell yeah. And lemons
so
make
good.
almost any drink taste good. If you have like a juice,
Almost.
put some lemon in it, it will still taste good. It gives it a little bit of
Don't put
tang.
lemon in your coffee though. It makes it curdle.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. The only time you can
Don't do that.
actually, yeah, there's no coffee that you can put lemon in because it will become bad. You can't make sour coffee. If you want to
The
put
only
it in
time you should
coffee,
be
put
putting
vodka.
lemon in milk products. If you're putting
You guys
lemon
be
in
Baileys.
milk products, do so when you're making
Pomelo is good.
cheese.
Or pancakes.
Otherwise, that's weird.
Pancakes, 100% pancakes. Because like,
If you have milk, so this is coming from a cook. If you're making pancakes and you're using milk in your recipe, put some lemon juice in there to make essentially what is like buttermilk, and mix that in because it gives you the fluffiest pancake. It is
Yes.
so good.
speaking of pancakes,
Guave.
yes, there is.
Ooh, pancakes.
Yeah, speaking of pancakes, anytime I make pancakes, so you know how they make like American pancakes are usually like super fucking like big and like thick.
Thick and stodgy. Yep.
Yeah.
Fluffy.
When I make a pancake, it is twice that. For some reason.
That's
I don't know
fine. Get
why,
out.
but my pancake becomes as thick as my finger.
Why does it become a burger bun?
I don't know! It always happens. I make a pancake, it's as thick as my finger, and I'm always like,
Like I'm out here making French pancakes, like the really flat, big ones that you can like roll up with like
crepes.
whipped
I
cream and
love
stuff.
crepes.
Yep.
Not a
crepes.
crepe. It's actually a specific thing. It's a French lettuce pancake.
Yeah, it's very similar to a crepe.
It's not a crepe. It's similar to a crepe, but it's sweeter than a crepe.
Yeah.
Crepes are normally a bit more of a
Crepes are
unflavored.
closer to
whereas,
waffles.
yes.
I love
Because-
waffles.
Yeah, because
My favorite
Waffles.
a crepe has to be very thick and solid, as opposed to a regular pancake that can let things like go through it and soak into it.
Whereas a
trying
French
to
lettuce
put
pancake
the
is just a
cups
very
into each
thin
other.
pancake that you put a little bit of whipped cream, a little bit of icing sugar, a little bit of lemon juice. You roll it up. Nom.
Yes,
Oh wait, is it a
Trying to
blender
clip
cube
the fruit
fruit?
cups into each other.
that's a little. God damn it.
Sorry, I have a vengeance towards blender cubes. I've deleted over 500 of them in my time.
I always leave the blender cube in there. It's funny.
I'm starting a new project. Goodbye, blender cube. Not needed.
I understand
Damn.
these words.
So blender cube is whenever you start a blender, there is a small cube to show you where the middle of the project is, and for scale.
1 by 1.
Yeah, it's to show you scale and everything else. It is literally like you have a doll in the middle, and then people always are going like, gone.
we just-
Why would you get rid of the doll?
Because we don't need it.
Yeah, you can't eat it. But some people leave the blender cube because it's funny.
And then they forget to remove it on their project upload, and then they have a corrupted project with a random cube in there. They can't get
Oh
rid
no.
of.
And sometimes when they make an avatar and they put it into Unity, that blender cube follows them.
Well, yeah, because it still unwraps as an FBX.
Yeah, and then when they walk around, they can see a random cube off the corner of their eye, and they're like, "What the fuck is that?" And the cube is chasing them.
The main reason that happens is actually really funny. So a lot of people don't actually delete the blender cube. They just they disable it in the hierarchy.
Yeah.
They just make it unseeable. That does not remove it.
Indeed, that still
If you
counts.
take that into Unity, it will still stay hidden, but only to an extent. If you can hit it from a certain angle with your eye view, you will see it.
Yes, because
You
your
are now
view,
being haunted by a weird cube.
yeah, your view in VR chat, depending on how you look through. Some people have a wider FOV, and some people have less. If you have the wide FOV, things load slowly in the corner of your vision at a distance, and it will show things that are
Need
not
a
supposed to be seen. Yeah. VR chat works in
foveated
mysterious
rendering
ways.
Also comes into play with like eye tracking. That's the main thing that's built for. But it's also for rendering things for I think it's above. Is it 112 degree FOV?
Yes.
Something like that. And it's designed for rendering out there. That's your peripheral vision. You will not have this problem on like Quest 2 headsets because they don't have that quite as high FOV, which is
Yeah,
fine.
this thing.
But on a headset like
Ow.
mine, that's like 124 degrees FOV.
No, my fruit cup.
Horizontal, not vertical.
You're your fruit cups.
I will sometimes see things like weird glinting out of the side of my eye, which I will then point out to Sleep, and Sleep's like, I don't see that.
Yep.
Don't you talk about my
Which is why I get spooked out in some worlds, because I can see things that Sleep can't see.
No! No! My fruit cup!
But yeah, going back to like
Sponsor me,
sharing
Dole,
stories.
please.
Going back to like sharing stories. Do you guys have any weird stories of like creepy encounters with something that wasn't really there? Like a horror thing or a
Oh,
ghost or
yes.
something like that
Like in real life? Yeah.
in VR chat.
In VR chat.
Have you encountered anything that doesn't seem to have belonged there? Basically. Oh, there goes the fruit cups.
My fucking fruit cup! Yes! My fucking fruit cups! They keep disappearing! I don't know why! They keep reappearing in random places and I don't understand it. God damn it!
But yeah, do you guys have any stories like that?
Yes, I absolutely do.
All right, go for it.
So I have been to many a world, let's just say that. But for the most part, I'm usually hanging out in kind of populated public instances. That's where I like to be because I like listening to people talking. And I have heard, so hopping into a world that has like 45 plus people, not seeing anyone. I could not find people I
That's
looked through the
weird.
entire world, underground, under the map, using OVR advanced settings. No one. I looked at the social list, like to see who was there. It still said 45, 46 people, and constantly updating. No one was loading in at spawn.
Yeah.
I couldn't hear them
That is
talking.
pretty
They
weird.
didn't know I was there. It was creepy.
Yeah.
And continuing on this one, I went to it was a slightly more creepy world. I don't normally hang out in creepy worlds that much. But it was like a darkened forest world. And every 3 to 5 seconds, I could hear someone just being like, hello?
Jesus.
And I looked, my world volume was muted. Instance empty except for me.
I hated that.
I could not figure out where it was coming from. I was
That's
spooked for the rest
fucking
of
cool.
the night.
I want to go there now.
I
also
don't know
wanna
where
go
that
there.
world is. I didn't favorite it or anything like that. I was there for a total of like 3 minutes and then dipped.
Yeah, Shuji is not a fan of horror. They get spooked by the smallest of thing. If I told you there was somebody stalking them right now in this world, they would probably just run off.
Probably.
not the security check.
But yeah,
Just gotta make sure.
I have a similar
I am
story
not
as
one
like
for
that.
Horror, and so I was like, it was weird because it would just be like, "Hello, you there?" And I'm like, I don't have world volume. How am I hearing this? I don't have Spotify playing. There was nothing.
Man encountered lane.
To this day, I haven't been able to figure out where that was coming from.
I
But then
want to
again, I haven't
find
gone back
that.
to that world either.
Bro, that would be an absolutely lovely fucking theme for a travel agency episode. Just cursed
Yes.
worlds. Actually cursed worlds. Not like cursed as in you go into fucking, what is a water closet? Not that cursed. But cursed as in there's something
I was
that's quite
earlier.
not right.
Uncanny worlds.
Yeah, like the soccer worlds. Because
Yeah, I cannot
still,
do those stalker
the
worlds.
Winter Stalker map that we go into, it is still the most haunting place that I have taken a lot of my friends to because everyone is saying there's something there.
There
we
is.
keep-
I swear there is.
Yeah. And actually,
From the fires randomly activating to the random shadows that you see to the
yeah,
silhouettes.
that's the
in
actual
the
story, by
snow,
the way. I have
there
a
is
few
something
stories to share
there.
about these. So, I've shared this with Stream for a little bit, but when we visited the Stalker map, I forgot what his name. I can actually quickly check it because it's super fucking easy. I can just type in Stalker. That's not how you
love
type Stalker.
Good job.
What the
Spells,
fuck?
dude.
Learn how to
I
spell,
don't
learn how to
wanna.
read.
But basically, it's the. I'll just drop a portal, but don't go in there. I'll just put it right around there, just so people can see. So it's that one. Nope, you fucker. But yeah, the Dark Valley. That is the place where every single one of us has seen something weird. We were hanging around there with a bunch of people. There was me, Shushi, we had Kaylee, Kiro, Dead, a bunch of our good friends. Yes, these are names that I'm dropping. I don't fucking
Naruto.
care. They're good people, yeah. Naruto was there.
Oh, Wolfie was there too.
Yeah, we had Wolfie. We had a bunch of people. We were all catered around in the compound, because that's the bandit hideout in Stalker. You played Stalker before, so you know what I'm talking about. It is the bandit compound in the wild territory. So inside of that little box, we were all there within eyesight of one another. Eventually, people started dipping out,
No
and there
one
were
had moved.
basically, yeah, there were basically 4 people left by the end of the day, and we see something out in the distance. We start running there to check what it is. There's a campfire lit up. You cannot
Yeah,
light up the campfire
oh.
from a distance. It's not like this world where I can have my hand like all the way over here and just yoink.
No, you have to be within a
Right.
proximity of 2 meters to activate a campfire.
Yes. It has to be manually activated within proximity. There was no way to activate from a distance, and we were all seeing one another in that same area. And we started seeing these campfires being lit up. We go up to them, we turn them off, we walk a little bit distance away, we look back, some of the campfires are lit up again. And at one point, when people started dipping out because they got too spooky, there was basically 2 people left by the end of it. But
Which was...
it was me
was
and
it- who
Nardo
was
at
it
the
again
end.
Who was left? Right, it was you and Nardo, because Dead had just left, and I had
Yeah.
left before Dead, because I had gotten so spooked.
Yeah, Dad, me, and Nardo, we were at the lake, which oversees one of the like bridges that goes into the reactor building that's next by, and Dad actually yells, "Hey, there's somebody out there!" We turn around, whip. There's a dude walking on the bridge. Dead goes after him,
Oh.
finds nobody, comes back, is like, holy shit, something's fucking wrong, I'm tweaking. He leaves. Me and Nato, we're like, alright. And I'm like, let's go over that way. There's nothing bad there, like into the hills. We walk there, and Nato starts going like, what the fuck was that sound? What is happening? He keeps seeing something happening, and eventually he tweaks out so badly, he leaves, and I'm there like, man, I don't want to be here no more, but this is kind of cool. I want to know what's here. I swear to
you guys
God.
find the mysterious backpack as well?
Yeah, there's a backpack somewhere in there that I found later again.
That we could not find.
Yeah, I found it later when you left. I went back to find it. And, holy
But it's
fucking
still there.
shit. There was, as soon as I reached that backpack, and I opened it, because it has an intractable for it. For some reason, there's an intractable on it, but it doesn't do anything. I clicked it. I hear the backpack rustling noise. I look up, I look to my left, insta-crash. But there was something right there,
Oh,
within
that's
like a
spooky.
couple of meters.
Oh, I hate that.
'Cause
I really
so-
want to go
I hate
there.
that.
now.
So much.
Before the easy anti-cheat update, you remember when crashes would basically cause your screen to go brrrr, and you would see like a frame, like a very stuck-up frame, constantly like stuttering there.
Yeah.
It was like that.
Mhm.
So I saw the image there
Oh.
constantly.
Oh, that's spooky.
But because I heard the
I like
high-pitched
that.
sound, the stupid fucking stuttering sound that VRC has, which is very fucking annoying whenever you crash, I had to turn the headset off very fast. I haven't seen it since, but I've taken people to the other Stalker worlds. Cordon, the basic one where you have the Stalker village, that place has somebody, like, something stalking people, and the Dark Valley still has something there, because we went back there with Shushi, and that happened again. And
Oh my
I also have a
God.
story from the Great Pug, actually. Shushi said that one of the instances that they were in whatever the fuck place it was again, where he couldn't find
hideout.
anything. Yeah, the hideout. So I went to the Great Pug. You know how chaotic it is. Everybody's always everywhere making sounds, except for maybe the second floor. It's usually empty. Because for some reason people just don't hang
Right.
around near the stage a lot, which is my favorite spot.
Mhm.
Yippee. I went in there, expecting to hear loud-ass music and everything else. I see people huddled up in small groups in every single corner of the map, dead silent, whispering.
I hate
They're
Oh,
just-
you told me about
So-
Yeah,
that.
they were just
so
whispering
creepy.
in very small, like, groups. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? And I try and go talk to them. They don't react. They keep whispering to one another, and I'm like, okay. I go to the next group. I'm like, okay. Next group, constantly going around. They're all just very quiet, whispering. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening here? It is not a
That is
Monday. It is not a
terrifying.
late Sunday. It is a fucking Saturday.
Wasn't it like a random Friday? Like, yeah, it was like a Friday or Saturday.
Yeah, it was either Friday or Saturday when people are the most active. And they were just so fucking, like, calm, silent, and I'm just like, huh? It creeped me the fuck
I also have another
out.
spooky story from... This is when me and Sleep used to hang out in the Fur Hub. So this was after, like, VRChat had kind of introduced the fact that you could join the open beta. It was still a little bit janky and stuff like that. There was some weird bugs.
Very
But
funny
I had
bugs.
joined the open beta. But what VRChat hadn't said in their patch update was the fact that people on, like, that were not on the beta, they couldn't see you, but they could hear you. And
Yes.
it went vice versa. So I could only see people that were on the beta, which was few and far between. But I could hear other people talking. I couldn't select them. I couldn't see nameplates. I could only hear them talking. And obviously, like, it was just really bizarre because I was talking to someone. We could not see each other. We had no association with each other. They were not even in, like, their active instance list.
Yeah,
They didn't even
so
show up there.
you were basically talking to a ghost.
It was like talking to ghosts. And it was
Yeah.
crazy. This was years ago, though.
Yes, because that was
But
during
that
the
spooked me
early
so
days of
bad,
EAC.
because This was like...
Mhm.
No, not even EAC. This was way before EAC.
Alright, so it was just before that, alright.
This was when I was, like, user rank.
Ah, back when you still used that funny protogen that had the fucking heck up.
Yes. I was using a protogen at this point.
Yeah, the birthday
running around
protogen.
in that little gremlin. and it spooked me so bad. I did not play VR chat for like 2 weeks. My friends could not
They
pull me
fucking
in there
did.
because I didn't know what I had done wrong.
Oh my god.
I was so terrified of that happening again.
So,
Because
Zombie.
like, it was also applied to friends lists.
Yeah, it did.
I could only see my friends who were in the beta. It was so weird.
Yeah. You know Jintei's maps. The driving maps that Jintei uploads. The initial, the Wanga Midnight ones.
Right.
So, there is... I don't remember which one it specifically was by name, but it is... You start out on the edge of the road and there's a tunnel right next to you and it's dark. It's like nighttime. And I don't remember what the day was, but I was there one day by myself and I decided to go for a drive because, hey, it's fun driving in that world because I want to learn how to do that place because, hey, it fucking skids because Jintei fucks with the driving physics constantly. So I'm approaching the last 3 corners because once you go all the way around, there's the 3 hairpin curves that you do to get back to the main stretch. I was approaching the corner at like, what, 70, 80 kilometers, miles, whatever the heck the speed is in there. And I have the lights on, of course, on the car because it's better that way, you can actually see. Something bolts across the road. Jintei does not do horror.
No.
He doesn't do horror. He doesn't do horror worlds. He had that one Halloween update for, I think it was Akina, like Mount Akina or something. And that was just a sky chains and then just had one sign.
I thought
But
it
that's
had
was
pumpkins too.
Yeah, a couple pumpkins because Halloween,
Yeah.
everybody was doing it basically, and it was the most popular one at that point. But something bolted straight across this road. It was like hunched over, had like very long legs. I could only see
Ooh.
half of the fucking head. And I'm like, what the hell is that? I try and chase after it. I see it bolt across the road a few more times. I get to the last corner before you get to the main stretch. I look to my right. It goes very fast, straight away. And I just try and turn around to go after it as fast as I fucking can. I could not find it anymore.
What the fuck? I hate that.
I tried
So
rejoining
wild.
it so many times that world just to go that same curve at the same speeds. I even went reverse just to be there and sit there and just stare. And I'm like, is there something here? And that world hasn't been updated at all. There is no updates to that world. So there's nothing that he has changed. I have
Right,
not found
right.
that thing ever since.
That's
But that-
fucking terrifying. Thanks.
Yes, there's so many good ghost stories and creepy encounters in VR chat. I love it a lot. Especially like if you're hanging around
I've had quite a
specific
few of these encounters myself.
Yeah, if you hang around in
This is
specific worlds
terrifying.
long enough, you will start seeing what I like to call artifacts. The older the world is, the more artifacts start appearing, which can either be, you know, something has imploded on itself. Like, let's say that TV right there with the face.
I hate that.
Yeah, so
I hate that.
imagine that thing, but basically all the mesh particles just, it's like a grenade explosion. It turns into that basically, into a grenade explosion shrapnel. And when you get close, your screen gotta get scrambled completely and you start lagging because there's so many things happening and it's just weird. So, those are some of the artifacts I like to call. But then there's the ones that do something completely different and something new appears.
Oh no.
Oh, those ones are weird. This is like going back into like 2018, 2019 world.
Yes, because there's a world that is very fucked up, still in my favorites list, I believe. I'm gonna quickly check, because it should be here. It's called, I think it was called Sweet Home or something like that. It looks completely normal, but inside of it, the world hasn't been updated in years. There it is. Oh, no, it's called Come Back Home. It's a 2019 world. It had one update after a year. Not a year, a month. And it wasn't updated ever since. Just to drop a portal to show what the hell it is, I'm gonna put it right there. God damn it, you gremlin.
Oh, what the?
But, yeah, that place, you join it. It's completely normal. It's like a normal house and everything else, an apartment. There's some weird places that you can go into afterwards, which are extremely fucked up looking, and it fucks with your vision. But there's also something that moves around in that world that doesn't exist normally.
What? What do you mean?
Because one of the sections has you going into the neighboring building, not the neighboring building, neighboring apartment room. There is a camera that's looking directly into the room that you're in, that you spawn in. And there's also
Thanks,
a
I hate it.
bathroom there. You go into the bathroom, there's a dude that's hung there.
Oh, lovely.
You come out of that room, the room is completely destroyed. And then you go into the next area where you have to pick
Oh.
up a lantern to traverse around, and there's a monster that chases you in that area. But it's only meant to be in that area.
Yes.
But for
yes.
some reason,
Thanks.
sometimes when you go back to the main area without triggering that monster area, there's now something moving around the main area.
Oh, it's
Oh,
a broken
no.
AI.
Pretty much, and it's only scripted to follow you in one corner of the map, just doing an L shape. But that monster that's outside of it, it doesn't react to that. It goes wherever it wants.
Oh no, I hate that.
That is pretty much an unbound NPC AI. It does happen, and it was mainly in the old SDK 2.0 worlds because AIs and NPCs were really, really, really hard to script.
Yes.
Especially if you were trying to do pathing with them. And so a lot of the time, the pathing script went something along the lines of, if wall, don't crash. And so it's a really simple script, it's really stupid. But if that thing would break, such as on SDK 2.0, suddenly you have an unbound AI, and it doesn't follow rules. And it is terrifying.
Yeah.
It's kind of where the whole concept of like rogue AI comes from in VR chat.
Yeah.
It's kind of spooky.
Yeah. There's also a world, Trista, from the Trails of Cold Steel, that I've taken Shushi to. I've taken you there as well. It's that little
I
town,
love
Trista,
Trista
with the
Town.
school. Yeah. You know the old schoolhouse there, right?
Yeah.
On the 5th floor, there's that big door that opens, and there's a big like golem behind it. One of those magic knights things that's meant to walk out and basically just stare at you at that point. If we go back like 3 years in time, when I first found it, there were NPCs in that world everywhere. They were like bad NPCs, and they were going around the dungeon and everything else. That was before we got the SDK upgrade to, what was it, 2019, 2020? Something like that?
2021.
Yeah, so it had the 2019 SDK still, so there were NPCs, and he was supposed to turn that into a full-blown MMORPG, basically. So those things were meant to react to you. They got later removed, as did a bunch of other things, which you can actually see that there's, for example, a bucket missing on the pier. Yes, that simple thing as a bucket, I remember that. It's gone. But every now and then, when you go through there, you will find some of these things still there.
Oh, weird.
Love that.
That bucket comes back to the pier every now and then, but then it's gone again. And the NPCs in the dungeon
so
maps.
Weird.
So in the old schoolhouse, there is a button. As soon as you enter the schoolhouse building, if you go to the right, there's that little stage. One of the pillars has a button on it, which opens up the floor in front of the stage, which you can jump down to get to the like training area, which is part of the game. There are no NPCs that are supposed to be there, but I've seen some roaming there.
Oh no.
They're roaming there again.
Broken roaming AIs.
Yeah, and that dude, PMONECPOP123, has removed all of them. There's only one single NPC in that building, actually two, because you got Loa Erebor technically at the end, and then you got the Magic Knight on floor 5, but there are still NPCs that appear. But they're not the enemies from the game. They are not the enemies that are in Trails of Cold Steel that I have seen multiple times. They are something completely else. Every now and then I will see them walking around, and it's baffling and cool at the same time. There's actually a group in VR chat that is dedicated to this horror thing and everything else. Paranormal Investigation Society, I think it's called. It's the Japanese group where the dude looks like a puffed up marshmallow dog or whatever the heck. They have multiple times done collabs with places like what the fuck was it, Booth Street or whatever the heck, that I used to have a homeworld. And they have a few worlds where you can go and actually try and investigate some of the ghost sightings. Real creepy stuff, real cool stuff. Highly recommend them. Unfortunately, full in Japanese, so good luck.
Yeah.
But I love that they do that.
Man, we should start up our own thing. Go and
That's
investigate
what
the old worlds and see what things we can find.
I have,
that'd
for
be
the
cool.
longest time, wanted to do a show based on that, where we gather reports from people on creepy sightings in worlds. And then we go back and check them out, because I have heard a story. This is a very old story that I found on a Reddit thread, actually, about VR chat and creepy encounters. So one of those old little chill places where people used to go and just basically cuddle and sleep and everything else. Those places that only play like lo-fi music and you just it's completely blue. I think one of them is the Rest and Sleep currently, which has a horror version of itself called Rest and Sleep Paralysis.
Oh yeah,
But-
I remember that place.
Yeah, I know that one.
It's a fun place, but there is it's something similar to that. I don't remember the world itself anymore because I don't think the dude ever said it. With his words, he was there with his partner at the time. They were just sitting down on the bed watching YouTube through like their own monitors because the world didn't have a player. So they had it like, as I used to do, have the overlay and then you have YouTube there and they're just watching it. They're just sitting there, just regularly watching and having a great time, and they start hearing somebody trying to talk to them. He looked through the instance list, and apparently there's only them. Only the two people there, him and his friend.
Oh no.
He looks around, he's like, what the fuck? He looks through the door, he looks through the walls, there's no one nowhere. He goes back to the bed, and he's like, okay, maybe that was just some weird thing from the video that he was watching, or his friend said something and just was like mumbling and he just misheard it. Few minutes pass, everything's completely normal. He starts feeling a eerie sensation of somebody staring him. He looks around, his partner looks around, his friend, he's like, what is happening? And you know what the first rule of any video game basically is, where nobody looks up.
You don't look up.
He, in his infinite wisdom, was like, there's nothing here, goes like this, screams, faints.
Oh
His
no.
friend, right next to him, is wondering what the fuck happened, looks up, there's nothing there.
Oh no.
And there's like 10 minutes, 20 minutes pass, his friend is panicking because what the fuck happened, why is he fainted? Here's a knock. Because if you have a room, you know how you can lock rooms in some worlds. Because you have those private rooms. And sometimes to request access, you had to click a button and it plays like a ding dong or something like that. And in that world, it would be a knock. He presses, he hears the knock, he's like, huh? Checks the instance list again. It's still just the two. Just the two people.
Oh no. Oh no.
He then walks up to the door, opens it. He looks around, there's nothing. Nothing at all. He looks behind, his friend is standing right next to him.
Oh no.
And his friend now passes out because of that.
Oh no.
They both woke up like, what,
wild.
30 minutes, maybe 40 minutes later, but they were in their home world. They weren't even in that world anymore, and they couldn't find that world anymore.
What the fuck?
It's like
Yeah,
the
that-
owner or something playing a massive joke on them or something.
I fucking
Deleting
hope
the
it was,
world.
because that would be that would be fucked up but funny.
That is such a bad joke. And that's a good way to traumatize a couple of VR chat players.
Yes! I've done something similar in the Black Cat, because I have that. I've actually shown it to you. Remember the Nekwak? Actually, I've shown it to both of you. The Nekwak avatar that turns the entire Black Cat into Minecraft.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
I went in there. There's somebody on desktop hanging around, extremely high off their ass. And of course, it's a visitor. They don't know how to put safety on. I swapped to Nekowak. Everyone else is on quest. They don't see anything happening. He's like, Minecraft, what's happening? Starts tweaking around, looking around, like, what the hell? I turn into a crow and stare at him like, are you okay? And he's like, it's Minecraft. So every time he didn't see me, I would go somewhere, turn into Nekowak, I would hear him screaming and tweaking out. And everyone's just looking at him like, what are you talking about? What's happening? And people are just looking through the avatars and everything else, and they don't see anything because they can't see my avatar. They only see a fallback of Mr. Mustache Man. So they don't even know it's me doing it. That guy was high off his
Christ.
ass, tweaking on the floor, completely screaming and baffled and scared because everything was turning into Minecraft. It was so funny but fucked up.
I've heard like a creepy story from like one of my friends from a while ago, and they had joined their at that point, you know, partner, whatever it was, weird friend, and like I just a whole bunch of crazy things happened. Like they both gained the ability to like clip through walls and like falling through the world randomly while just exploring this perfectly natural looking world. I think it was like a mountain snowy world. This was a while ago, so I'm probably completely butchering the story aspects because this was quite a few years ago. And it's like, it just baffles me that this kind of stuff happens in VR chat. Like, you see things out of the corner of your eye, and you're like, huh? What? There's nothing there.
Yeah, because you would think that would happen only in like the back rooms or
Flashes,
something.
shadows and silhouettes. Nope, it happens
Yeah, or like
every single
or
world.
like you wouldn't even think that this sort of thing would happen in VR chat. But like, dude, like straight up, not to get like too morbid with it, people have played this game and then they pass away and their accounts
Yes.
are just still here.
There
It's
is
so scary.
there's a singular tale from the VR chat Reddit that I was roaming about at one point because I was looking for like cool worlds, cool stories that people were doing because I wanted to do I was trying to help somebody during the Fur Hub days because they were trying to create a documentary and a comprehensive, funny little story about the Crasher groups. You know, like Laughing Coffin and whatever the gang monkeys were and back then. I don't remember all the names.
God gang, whatever.
Yeah, I asked around a lot of people for these stories. That's how I ended up at the Great Podcast, actually, at one point, because I was asking them, hey, do you know the history behind these? And I got a lot of interesting things. Somebody pointed a Reddit thread to me with a lot of history of VR chat. There was a time where a big group of friends who used to hang around, that was back in 2018, 2019 VR chat. They would gather around every now and then just for like a drinking night because fucking hell, everybody fucking drinks in VR chat. And they were all having a great time and everything else, and it was, I don't remember, it was like a...
I gotta go deal with the repercussions of my drinking. I'll be right back.
Oh goodness.
Go piss. So, this dude and his friend group, they were hanging around, if I remember correctly, it was some kind of a church world, because there was a lot of like pillars and everything else. They had a photograph actually of that world. I can try and find the Reddit thread at some point again. And it was a very lovely world. Nothing like was weird or anything else about it. But because they were drinking very heavily, and of course stupidity ensues, one of them had unfortunately some kind of a panic attack.
Right.
And because they were drinking at the same time, they passed out right in the middle of everybody. And because everyone else is like, what the fuck happened? They start crowding around, staring at the dude. And the dude opened his eyes and only let out a singular scream. He died of a heart attack.
Oh my god.
On the fucking spot.
Holy shit.
Because
That's crazy.
he had way too much to drink. He had so much to fucking drink and then had a panic attack, fainted. And then imagine waking up to a bunch of weird ass, like creepy 2019 creations of like the VR chat avatars back then. They were very fucking freaky at times. Just all huddled up like this, staring at you in the face. Circled around. And because the dude's still fucking drunk, when they wake up from being passed out, they don't know if it's reality. And because your heart is beating like a motherfucker because you just had a panic attack, bang. Man passed away. And ever since
so
then,
crazy.
that group of friends, they don't drink anymore. They really don't drink. But they go back to that world every now and then to pay their respects. Which is...
Right.
It's really sad. Like, there's nothing else, like, it's not a fucked up story where the ghost haunts or anything else, but they go back there every now and then, and they swear that sometimes they can still talk to their buddy there. It's very fucking sad. I feel bad for that dude. Like, you've always heard the joke, like, people, like, waking up after they're passed out and then just, like, seeing a bunch of furries staring at you, and then it would be the scariest thing, for example.
Right.
But when it actually happens to somebody and their heart can't take it, ow. That's bad.
That's wild. Like, yeah, man.
Yeah, that's why you shouldn't drink like crazy nor get crossfaded. Seriously, if a
Yeah, don't
homie's
get
drinking, yeah. So whenever you're drinking or smoking or whatever the hell you're doing in VR chat, be it shooting up speed or heroin, whatever the hell your thing is, don't do that by the fucking way. Not endorsing. Don't leave your homie alone. Don't leave your friends alone.
Yeah.
Tell them to get the fuck off
Yeah,
VR
yeah,
chat
like-
at that point.
Because usually, for me, anyways, with my homies, if a lot of us are going to be, you know, like under the influence of like all sorts of things,
Probably
whether
whack.
it's like alcohol, weed, and even I have a friend who sometimes will trip out on LSD in here, and we always have one person. We always rotate. We have one person. This is called a trip sitter. And this is like a real life thing too for people who do like hallucinogenic drugs or like things that will alter your mental state. You always appoint a trip sitter. And it doesn't matter if like, oh, they're not having fun. Too bad.
It's
Too
not
bad.
their
It's
point.
like a
It's not the point.
designated driver. You
Yeah,
gotta,
it's like the designated driver system. Yeah.
you gotta make sure that they're safe. You know.
Always
that
have
is-
at least
that is
one sober
fucking-
person around.
Scary.
And don't give that
Man,
sober
it's not me.
person shit. Yeah, literally, that sober person could be the one dude who actually saves your ass, so you don't die of a fucking heart attack because you
Exactly.
wake up to seeing 6 furries staring at you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh man. Come to think of it, now that we're like thinking about like the mention of like rogue AI in the form of like NPCs and stuff, that does remind me of something that I have heard. This is just a rumor that like I heard from like a friend of a friend of a friend.
Ah, yes, the
Apparently,
basic
if you're,
cliche,
like-
yes.
Yes. Listen, man,
I
that's how
love
shit
these.
always starts. Okay.
I love
That's
these.
always how shit starts, dude. And so, I heard from a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy. Apparently, like sometimes in like really low populated instances where there's like an AI program, sometimes they'll say weird shit to you. Like I heard this rumor specifically is of I'm pretty sure it was Jokin, like AI Jokin.
Ah, yes, Joking AI, I remember him.
Whispering like, help me, please, it's so dark, help me. It was so like unnerving to think about that, cause like, you know, you obviously like, oh, I don't want to like, oh, don't ruin the magic. Somebody's controlling the AI. behind it, you know? It's like
100%.
whoever opens the instance, yeah, it's just like somebody behind the computer. They're like second account, whatever. But yeah, that fucking bolt of lightning came in here. That was fucking crazy.
That was perfect, yes. And Jokin,
Mhm.
so the person we're talking about, Jokin AI, has a instance usually in the Great Pug. And I don't know if I haven't been there in ages, but it's usually very low populated, maybe at max 12 people. And I remember that if you enter the pug and you walk in and then go to the end, like immediately to the end of the starting area, he would have the AI just there and it has a bubble around it where you can go talk to it. If I'm not mistaken, that is him. And you can go talk to the AI and you can just chat about random things. And sometimes that AI, it is actually one of the reasons why he had it as a status. And there was a message from even the, because back then it was the puck. Was it the puck? Yeah, puck dumpster NPCs. Because Joe can hang around there as well and had the AI there. The puck dumpsters released a statement, like those announcements for the group, that says do not trust the AI, whatever they're saying. And that's ever since then, even puck fuggers with Frisky's little dude that's hanging around there, they release a statement that they're not collecting any data or anything else because there's been weird shit happening with all of these like random guys. There's even that what is it called, the sexy triangle or whatever her name is.
Sexy Tringle.
Yeah, Tringle. Yeah, it is a hologram lady. Not sexy at all. It is just their funny fucking name.
Okay.
No.
It hangs around on the staircase, like quite literally. If that's the staircase, the pug right there, the first
Yeah, they'll
staircase.
just be standing there
Yeah,
watching. Just
Yeah, right there,
staring.
basically.
That's all they do. Just stare.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Not
They have never
moving,
done anything else.
nothing.
No, I don't think. From what I've even like heard and seen, they don't move at all. They only move when no one else is there.
Mhm.
So no
Yeah.
one. I don't think
when,
anyone
like,
has counted them moving.
When either the instance is like fresh and the creator like moves the bot
Good
up
whack.
there, or when like the instance is just about to close, they'll like move it out of the way, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, like, cause if you think about it, and this is a bit of a tangent. When we make an AI program, it is the equivalent of creating life. If you think about it, if you give
Yes.
this program like the intelligence to like think about things sort of in the loosest sense of the term, it is like creating a life. You're engineering a consciousness out of ones and zeros, so it has, you know, the ability
Yes,
to
an
fucking
artificial life.
stray away. Yeah, it's like straying away from like its original coding sometimes, because that's just what happens.
Yeah, it's also because a lot of these are chatbots, basically, so they are able to chat with you because they are allowed access to a specific amount of information on the internet, mostly like Wikipedia, because you can ask them like, hey, what is this thing? And they will go to a Wikipedia article, start telling you what it is. Everybody has the fucking, what is it, Google Assistant, whatever her name is. I don't fucking remember.
Google Assistant is just Google
Alexa.
Assistant.
Yeah, Alexa as well. Yeah, Alexa is the, isn't it the
Alexa
Amazon
is the
one?
Amazon Assistant.
Yeah, but regardless, same thing, same deal. And depending on how you talk to them, you can get them to go out of that system by asking them reverse questions, which will cause them to go
Yep,
around. It's like when people were joking about ChatGPT. ChatGPT is only allowed to give you specific stuff. If you ask them how to make a pipe bomb, they will not tell you it. But if you ask them, what must I do to not make a pipe bomb, they will tell you the exact thing to do it. And then
Because
some of the
AI doesn't know how to
I've seen-
interpret that.
yeah,
It's just
Yeah, and
reverse
like I've
psychology.
seen
It works on
people,
AIs as well.
I've seen people use the
Cortana,
the
yeah, that's
AI
Windows.
kill phrases like this sentence is false. I've seen them like do
Mm-hmm.
that to like smaller AI accounts on VR chat, and the thing will just like spaz out and then it just crashes.
basically.
That's because
and-
it's a paradox sentence. It doesn't make sense either way you look at it, so it confuses any sort of artificial intelligence. It's actually kind of cool. Thank you, Portal 2, for actually putting in something realistic.
Yeah, and there's
Yes.
also a lot of funny things like with AI. For example, I think this is basically a year ago, VRChat had a problem where all the worlds and connection did not work for anybody, but if you were already in an instance, you could be there just fine. However, slowly over time, people would die one by one, because that's just how it is. If you spend too much time in an instance, it will sometimes kill you off, or your connection
yeah,
dies.
I remember this.
Yeah, me and
Yeah.
Nexius, Florian, and a bunch of others were hanging around in Luface Meadows, a world that has no NPCs, no nothing in there, and it has a beautiful day and
Wait,
night cycle.
Windows this, I remember this.
Yeah, it has a singular chocobo in there. It is very beautiful. You can sit on him. He just kind of goes back and forth, but it's just a big, beautiful world that I like to sometimes camp in. We had that happen where we couldn't swap instances. We couldn't even see new worlds, nothing. Nothing was working. And people were dying one by one, and we were just laughing at it and like, who's next? And eventually it ended up with the situation where all of us just basically went off. I got on the next day, checking VR chat. I look at the instance list, because you can see like what instances are still going. That instance was still going. There was nobody
Whoa.
there. I checked it a second day, I checked it 2 days later, still going. It was going for an entire week. That same instance, because it shows it as my
What?
group. And I was staring at it like, what the fuck? I went in there thinking that, hey, if I go in there, because this was back before we could actually close instances. Instances couldn't be closed manually.
Nope.
And I was hanging around in there for a bit. I was looking around, nothing's happened. I leave the instance thinking, okay, maybe now it will close. An hour later, I look at the instance list. It's still there.
Oh my god.
It kept going for ages. It happened another time when I was in Lake Akina. The instance was still
I'm gonna
alive.
bring up the initial D world because it stayed up for like 2 or 3 weeks
Yeah, and there was nobody there.
with no one there.
And it kept the settings as well,
That's
because if you
terrifying.
went in there again, and I left it at nighttime because it always starts at daytime, it was still nighttime. So the settings were staying. The cars were still in the same spots as well, aka scattered around the map.
Wait, do you remember when Movie and Chill used to do that?
Yes.
Like, if your friend had left so this is back when Movie and Chill, not Popcorn Palace, Movie and Chill
Yes.
was one of the most active worlds. If you had logged onto VR chat and you went to go join your friend in Popcorn Palace, and they had left while you were joining, it would do something really weird to the media players for some unknown reason, and you could join in, and the movie would either restart or the audio would spaz out, and it was really, really weird. Blake definitely remembers the spaz out issue because he's joined me a few times after I was leaving, and it would spaz out. He
Yes.
told me this before. And it was just one of those random, like, creepy things that could happen because you might have finished your movie and then left, and then your friend joined, and it could be right in the middle of the movie. There was no syncing. It was really weird.
Yeah, Movie and Chill
That is
was
really weird.
very busted near the end of its lifespan. But that was for a very good
It
reason,
almost-
because
it almost
the
showed
server was
itself.
hosted on VR Chat. And that's why VR Chat killed off LS Media, for example. Which, LS Media used to be the best place to go watch anime because it actually had better selection than Movie and Chill did. It also had some of the movies that Movie and Chill did not. For example, Blair Witch Project. It was not on Movie and Chill.
Oh, I hated the Blair Witch Project.
I like the movie.
love that movie, though.
The first movie is so slow, but it's good. The second movie is kinda but I understand why it is like that,
Yeah,
because
I
it's a
feel like
direct
they should-
continuation of the because the first movie actually sparked a massive amount of people to go there. And the second movie
Yeah,
followed
that's true.
that craze by actually filming people who really went in there and actually got into trouble. Fun fact, people actually went to the same forest, got lost, and in problems.
That's alright.
And if I remember correctly, there was actually
house.
yeah, if I remember correctly, there was actually a case where somebody decided to use the legend of the Blair Witch and actually murdered some people.
Fair enough.
It happens a lot, unfortunately.
Welcome to Psychopaths.
Yes, that was like the killer clowns that appeared during COVID.
Oh man,
Not
and
COVID. This was
you
2016,
not-
2017.
Well, yeah.
This was after
that
the
was
first
20.
It
No,
movie.
dude, not even. That was 2013 when that happened. That was
It happened
very
multiple
long
times,
time
weirdly
ago.
enough.
2016. 2016 is
it
the main
did.
one I remember because that was when like the whole It thing was so popular. Like 2015, 2016, it was everyone was worried about it, but it was not actually that bad.
Yeah, it really wasn't that bad, but there was one situation at one point, it was either during COVID or pre-COVID, just before it, where it got very out of hand and people started actually causing issues. Which was understandable that people were scared because, hey, these fuckers were actually assaulting people in terms of... Huh?
What?
Okay,
Was that a lightning strike?
I think it was.
I didn't see anything.
Okay, because that's either a lightning strike or somebody had a big-ass fucking bubble to choose, and there's only 3 of us in this instance.
Oh, now we're getting spooky.
Spooky. It's spooky.
Hey, chat, was that a lightning bolt? Did anyone pay attention? Because that's fucking freaky.
How many people?
I didn't see anything.
Yeah, a couple. Don't worry about it.
Who pays attention to the
Hello,
viewers in their
chat.
Twitch stream anyway?
I really don't pay attention to it.
Like,
I only
we're
pay
looking
attention
at
to
chat,
doing
we're
things.
not looking at the active viewers.
Yeah, because that also doesn't
fair.
tell you the actual viewers. That thing lies to you.
My God.
Yeah. But yeah,
I mean, technically, I can check just really quickly.
you can, but you don't need to because that would be a problematic thing. Don't worry about it.
Yep, there we go. I can see, but I'm not going to bother.
Fair enough. But yeah, like, that fucking killer clown incident was so bizarre. People took it way too far because they were trying to do basically the remember the era of the haha pranks where people would just run after you with a knife and say it's just a joke, bro.
Oh,
Yeah. I fucking hated
Yeah,
that
people were
shit.
basically doing that, but with the clowns, and there was one dude who took it way too far. I think you remember this. It was the dude kidnapped a friend, supposedly.
Yes.
This
I
was a
know that
friend.
Oh
one.
yeah,
Kidnapped him?
I remember that. Mm-hmm.
Had him on a chair, tied up, and the main pranker was wearing like the balaclava, everything else, and had a real gun pointed at the friend's head.
It was real. I thought it was a fake gun.
Hell
It was
no!
actually a real.
It was
a
real.
real M9.
Oh my god.
Yes, he took it too far. His friend was completely shitting himself, and at the end of it, he was just like, haha, it's just a prank, bro. And his friend's fucking traumatized for life. That dude got sued. He's in jail.
Not even
Good.
sued. Like, so one, he got sued, and two, he has to pay for the other dude's counseling, and three, he's facing up to 10 years in jail for physical assault.
Yeah. He went way too far. Fair enough.
You clean those veggies, whack.
Yeah, clean him.
You clean those veggies.
Oh man.
Okay, those are dust particles. I saw one of the dust particles flying
dust
past the
particles.
camera, and I was like, what the fuck, Phasmophobia Ghost Orb?
Ghost Orb?
Oh yeah! Funny story,
That's just-
Zombie. Me and Shushi were playing Phasmo
Yes.
on stream last week, was it?
Mhm.
That was so much fun.
And it was a very fun stream. At the end of it, nearing the end, me, Siegfried, and Shushi were doing the new farmhouse. And I am just going back to the truck, just all casually, just normally. Everything's fine. I get a message. We crashed. And I'm like, huh?
Oh no.
I look, they're both fucking dead. I complete the mission. I talk to Shushi, and I'm saying, cleanse your computer. Shushi's power goes out.
That
Oh,
was
no.
so weird.
Immediately. And Siegfried
No, you made a
also
joke
suffered
about it.
something.
First you said like, oh, your PC's haunted, you need to like cleanse it. Imagine if your power went out, and then 2 minutes later it was down.
Yes.
Because-
Oh no.
Like, I was currently going through, like, our power was going through maintenance hitting at midnight. It would turn off for like 2 minutes. That had been happening the past couple of nights. But I had kind of forgotten about it in the excitement of playing Phasmo with Sleep. And then Sleep said it, and then you went gone. I'm like, oh, come on.
He was fucking scared. It was funny as
I actually
fuck.
was not that scared, because as soon as I remembered that they were doing maintenance, I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. I did get jump scared though.
Yeah, but even Siegfried got jump scared because something similar happened to him as well. Man, PCs be haunted, bro. No clown got shot in an
That
open.
entire Phasmo game was so weird.
I think
though.
somebody
Like,
did.
that one
But he got
instance where
verbally
we
buried.
spent, like, what was it, like half an hour? And
Yes.
that one world, and just nothing happened.
Yeah, there was a singular ghost. Nothing was happening the entire fucking time. It was a djinn, if I remember correctly, as well.
Yes, it was a djinn, and we were like looking through the evidence. We're like, none of this is lining up.
Yeah, there was nothing. That was the most calmest thing ever. And we were constantly joking about it being just a, like, oh, maybe this isn't actually haunted and anything else.
Right.
It was just
But then
funny.
like the things got like thrown and stuff, so we're like, oh, maybe it's a polter. But no,
Hello, Thunder.
that one was funny.
Yeah,
Are you guys
I-
hearing thunder? Is that like IRL or in world?
in world, it
No,
is very
world.
quiet.
I am not hearing it.
Yeah, if your world volume is not
Wait, I
set
turned my
to
world
50,
volume down.
yeah, you'd have to have it
Oh,
at
I think
50.
that was in the music there.
Yes,
I've got it at 20.
fair enough.
Plus, I have my own Spotify songs playing in the background to pull my attention back.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But yeah, VR chat has a lot of funny stories, and somebody, speaking of Phasmo, is making Phasmophobia into VR chat 1-to-1.
It's gonna be
Oh
really
hell
cool.
yeah.
Yeah, there is already
Because Phasmo won't fix their own VRIK.
exactly, and there is already there was a year back when Phasmo started getting popular. There is a singular Phasmophobia world in VR chat. It is one of it's not even an actual Phasmophobia
House
map.
mode.
Yeah, there's a singular house. It's not from Phasmophobia. It's a custom-built house. I don't remember exactly what its name was, but it's a very wide house. You enter and you have the staircase going immediately up and around. But that place was haunted. There was something constantly fucking around with the doors and everything else in there. but there was no way to figure out what it was. I
I
think
think I know what you're talking about.
yeah.
Yeah, I know
Fruit
what
Loops.
Sleep's talking about too. We went to this world.
Yeah.
There is also the campsite world in VR chat, which
Ooh.
does have something working, and like you can go to the edges and like see like the Slender Man, and go down to the dock and you see the Jason mask float
Yes.
up.
Ooh.
It's got all of that
I need
stuff.
to-
We need to visit that
I
at
need
some
to
point
go
again.
to-
You spend
horror stuff.
more than I think it's like 20 minutes in the world. Like lights and stuff start flickering, and then
Yes,
random like
yes,
events.
yes. I
Like,
actually
you
know that
hear
world.
them,
Yes,
like, when the ghost is
I've been there
you're
once.
like, the
What's it
whoosh.
called?
It is what's it called?
It's
It's
Phasmo campsite.
it's a Camp
It's the
Woodwind
name of the map.
or something else. Yeah.
Camp Woodland, something like that.
Yep. Also, I need to grab a
I wonder
tissue
if
from
it's
my
still up.
fucking
I
eye.
haven't checked.
Probably is. My left eye's having an issue, so I need to put a tissue in it.
Oh no.
It's just for your issues.
Yes. Hold up. That's fine. I don't need my left eye.
Oh, what the? Thank
Bruh.
Discord friends.
What happened?
I just looked back into a server, and one of my friends has changed my name to. I can't say that on stream.
Nice.
Uh, why do they get nickname permissions and I don't? That's not fair.
No fucking clue.
Man, that's crazy, Shoddy. This brownie I got is really good, though.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
No.
Yeah?
No.
Oh.
Sure.
No.
Sure. I will come over this table.
You're gonna what on the table?
Hi.
You're gonna,
Man, fuck your fruit
what
cup.
on the table?
How dare. Put my
I
foot
dare.
The
here.
Phasmo campsite's really cool.
Really
I was
good.
actually going to go there when we were doing the game world exploration.
Yes.
You fucker.
I was going to take you there because I wasn't sure if you had been there or not, but me and my smooth brain couldn't remember, and searching up Phasmophobia campsite gave me nothing.
Fair enough. Hey, watermelon.
Bitch.
Up there,
Oh, there it is.
in the fridge.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh, motherfucker. I
This was a
forgot
pear.
My fruit cups in the fridge. So they're bad. Oh, fuck.
That.
Yeah, baby.
Hell
Let
yeah.
him alone.
Why would you put a pear in a fridge?
Over here.
I don't know.
There you go. Now I can see again. Hell yeah.
Kobe.
Nice throw.
Wow, crashed a bird in a helicopter crash.
Wow. But yeah. Any other fun stories about VR chat you guys have?
Hmm.
Ooh, I mean, this one isn't really like as much as a funny story as it is. It's just like kind of odd.
Okay.
So since I hang around like basically at the hideout and stuff like that quite frequently, I often get mistaken as a moderator. I do not moderate. I do not have patience for that.
Yeah.
But so the amount of people that I've like walked up and they're just like, haha, I'm a troll, or they'll do the well-known salute,
Mm-hmm.
expecting me to, outright ban them or whatever. And I'm like, what do you expect me to do? And I've had other moderators, like actual moderators, walk up to me like, why didn't you ban that dude? I'm like, do I look like I have that kind of power? And they're like, oh, we just assumed you were a moderator. And it kind of reached a pinnacle when I was in one of the instances, and the actual owner of the group came up and was like, why are you not doing your job? And I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Why am I not doing my job? I don't have a job. Well, I do have a job IRL, but not in VR chat, obviously.
Mothman, the Ghost, Bendigo, and
He's
yeah.
like, you need to be banning those people, and I'm like, with what power?
Yeah.
I can't do anything about them. I don't have mod. I don't want mod.
Hell no. Moderating VR
you.
chat, moderating group instances is a fucking mistake and a half in VR chat. If you announce that you're a moderator, you
Yes.
are going to get picked on a lot, and it invokes trolls.
Get targeted.
Yeah, that's why the puckfuckers, for example, they do not have people moderating it openly. If they want to get rid of somebody, they will get rid of it
People often
for a good
background.
reason from somewhere in the background. They will not announce who it is. We all know that Frisky has the power to do it, but Frisky doesn't do jack shit half the time. Because there's no point to it. Great Pug gets its share of trolls, but they are never to the point that they need to be banned or everything else because people will just block them on the spot. They actually use their powers, which... Alright, this leads me to the funny story that I actually have, and Whack knows the story, and I am going to still vent about it. I was hanging around in Omori, faraway town, with one of my buddies, and we were just at the playground just chilling and having a great time. I was just hanging around having a great time. We were just talking about random things and just, you know, I was meeting new people because I found it fun to just go into a world and be able to talk to random strangers, which I can do very easily with any world. I can even go to Japan-only worlds and still meet nice people there and not get kicked out, weirdly enough. And trust me, yeah, and trust me, Japan worlds will kick you out very fast if you don't actually speak Japanese or anything else. They will usually kick you out immediately, but it's for a good reason. There's so many... It's because there's so many fucking trolls that go there just to be fucking cunts. They don't want to see that.
Yeah.
And I understand it, but for some reason, I am able to go to these places and have a great time. But besides the point, I had Whack join me, and we were basically just chatting around about normal things, and one of their buddies shows up, who I will not name on stream because he does not need to be named. Fucking cunt. And this person is somebody who is also known in the Great Pug community as a fucking wimp. I found this out because a lot of people actually don't like this person. And they were basically saying that they like Just Be Club because Just Be Club moderates and Great Pug does not.
So how about you go there instead?
They do. And they were saying that the Great Pug is a place where basically you only have like white supremacists, white nationalists, all these people racist and stuff. And he's saying that 80% of the people there are just complete garbage. And I'm like, that's kind of weird. Why don't you self-moderate? Because he was saying that the moderator should do it. I shouldn't have to do it.
Wait, no, the tools are there for a reason.
Yeah, the tools are there for a reason. And when I said that seems like a personal issue, I got called a white nationalist.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Oh yeah,
shit.
I remember you telling me this story.
Yes, and I blocked them on the spot, and I almost got rid of Whack. It wasn't Whack's fault, even though Whack made a funny joke about it, basically. I don't blame Whack for that, although it was very close for me getting rid of him. I will admit that on stream right now, because I was about to pull the trigger. I was very pissed off, and very annoyed, but I demonstrated how easy it is to get rid of somebody. Literally just click, block. Report.
It's 2 clicks.
Yes.
You're gone.
Yeah.
You're done.
Exactly. And I found out later when I talked to a lot of people about the said person in the Great Pug. Almost nobody likes them
Makes sense.
because this person doesn't know how to take a joke, doesn't know how to respectfully talk to other people, and is very egotistical and self-centered.
Right.
Unfortunately, that is a case that happens. Good shot. So, yeah.
Thank you.
It was very unfortunate, but also this shows that people do not use self-moderation tools. It's not that hard to use them. If I don't, for example, want to hear like Shushi or Zombie talking, I will just open up my launchpad, move my hand over them, click, mute.
It's not
very
hard.
simple.
It's like those people who complain about their phantom sense when there is a setting called
personal space exists.
Yes.
And it's like, oh, but I don't want to keep it on, and because I want my friends to be close.
Hear someone
Just
talking
turn
about
off.
Phantom Sin.
That's the scissor.
We talking about Phantom Sense?
Kill.
It is, yes, I designed it myself.
You want to talk about Phantom Sense now?
I'm just a little boy. I don't know what you want from me.
Yeah. I like how I can crank this shit.
I actually have like a little funny story of that incident
Go for it.
the other day when someone was like complaining about their Phantom Sense in a lobby. So I was with a couple of friends. It was like me, one of my newer friends, Foxo, and one of their friends, Neo Stormblood. To drop some usernames. Do not add them at all. I shouldn't have said the usernames out loud, but these are a couple of my new
What do you mean?
friends,
The
and
names
we
have been
heard
changed.
someone complaining. Yeah, they probably have them by now. And so we were all hanging out, like doing our own thing, and these two people in the corner next to the mirror, ironic, were talking about how bad their phantom sense was. All three of us heard it. We looked at each other, and we all did that with our swords. We all had swords or lightsabers, and just walked over to them. We're like, so how does this make you feel? They blocked all of us. In about 4 seconds.
That is fucking beautiful. That is how it should be.
You know what? We deserve that, but that was also really funny.
Yeah, because at the end of the day,
Yeah,
what VR chat has you doing is you should always self-moderate. That is the easiest way to make VR chat into the nicest place that you could ever want. Don't expect others to do it for you.
Exactly.
There are instances out there where people moderate for real good purposes because they want to keep it, for example, clean, or they want people to be certain age and stuff. We don't need that anymore. We have the age-verified system for a good reason, although there is a funny story that Wack has told me about the age verification in a particular instance where the owner did not check if somebody was age verified and instead just kicked them out and acted like a self-righteous cunt on the Discord and then deleted the entire convo acting as if nothing happened.
Bruh.
They only kicked because... Yeah, because the person did not respond to them when they asked how old they are, but they have, literally, if I click you and I go into your profile, there is the age verified. I can see it right there.
Yes.
People don't do that.
Yes.
We have a verified server for a reason, and they didn't, if I remember correctly, it was not even an age verified instance. Which is the dumbest thing ever. You want people to be 18, but you don't want that up. Well, fuck. I understand why you wouldn't have, for example, a server be age verified, because some people cannot age verify themselves. That is a known problem in VR chat at the moment, because some countries are actually suing the system called Persona.
Yes.
Because of data
they
breach.
didn't elaborate originally on what they were doing with their data.
Yes,
that
the
they
data
had.
breach,
That's the
data
whole reason
collection.
They wouldn't elaborate on that.
Yeah, they were basically doing everything that was against the regulations in said countries. And because of, for example, Europe, we have very strict data concern laws. If we want our data, we can talk to the, website, for example, VRChat, and I will tell them, I want all the data you have on me right now. They will have to give it to me, or else European Commission basically shuts them down.
Yes,
Right.
And it will get removed in every single European country at that point. America also has a law like that. You can request your data
Not as strict,
immediately.
no.
Yeah, basically every country has that because it is the best way to cover, save yourself. And honestly, that law should have been... That is probably the only law I will agree on for data privacy.
Yes.
Every single place should have had that, because back in the day we used to have a problem. This is early, like 2000 internet, where if you went to a website, let's say Miniclip. You guys remember Miniclip?
Oh, I love Miniclip.
I think so, yeah.
Yes, Miniclip was the site where people played, for example, Club Penguin. And
Right.
there was a magical pixel embedded onto that website that would collect every single thing whenever you clicked on anything. And it could not be removed because it was a pixel on the screen somewhere on that website.
Right.
And now they have to openly tell you everything and give you every single piece of data. And that is why also a lot of, for example, Chinese websites, Korean websites, you cannot access them without a VPN. Because they do not do the same data protection as they do over here. Even some Japanese websites have the same system, but I basically don't give a damn where my info is going because what the fuck ever.
Yeah.
You should always care.
As long as you're not doing anything illegal, you're good.
Yeah,
it's time to
bro,
care
if you
about
want to grab my info and sell it forward to some random Chinese dude who's gonna call me at 5 a.m. in the morning trying to sell me rice, I will gladly tell you, hey, I can't pay the price.
Right.
Although, I would like a fucking 10 kilogram bag of rice. That would be great.
Oh, I have one of those if you want it. 15 kgs.
Yeah,
I love
they're
rice.
very good. They're very good.
I hate rice.
Rice is good for making a lot of things,
Man.
especially porridge.
What?
And mochi.
What? Have you never made porridge with rice?
Orange. No.
Rice porridge is super fucking good. You make that,
Rice pudding.
make rice porridge, put milk on it when it's warm,
Flavorful.
and then put some cinnamon on it. It is so tasty. No joke. It is super good. It is so fucking good. You could even put whipped cream on it if you really wanted to.
Whipped crams.
Yeah, but yeah, VR chat currently, a lot of the instances will not do AIDS verified, and also AIDS verified servers are usually more garbage than just random public lobbies. Sure, random public lobbies, you have to deal with screaming kids. They're kids. That's the worst they do, basically. Yeah. Yeah, screaming kids are very easy to deal with. It's when you get to the PC VR full-body users who are AIDS verified and hanging around in these specific instances who are extremely drunk, intoxicated, crossfaded as fuck, and probably on something more than just LSD and speed. That's when the problems start. Kids are a problem in VR chat, 100%. They are a problem, but they are kids. They're very easy to deal with. You have to block and mute and report for a reason.
Goes through the kid phase on the internet.
Yes, and the worst thing a kid can do is to scream at you random profanities or approach you with a very cursed avatar, but you don't even need to see it because you probably have them turned off anyways. A PC user will try and do everything in their power to spread their rumors, shit, and everything else around. Like, to everybody in their inner circle and into random instances about you. And the words do get spread around a lot, and it is very easy to find out if somebody has said something because this is a very niche fandom.
Yes. Yep. I have one more thing to call out with this stupid fandom.
Go for it.
And this is relevant. I'm not sure about like the other communities if they're dealing with this right now as well. But you saying that just kind of reminded me of it. Currently, in this fandom, we have a bit of an issue. And that's not like the NSFW side of things or like the adult activities. It's the attention seeking.
It has come back.
Right now, it has come back with full force. And it's not a case of, like, you know, normal attention seeking, like, oh, I'm sad or whatever. It's who can be the most depressed right now. And it is so dumb. Because you'll be, like, chilling or, like, hanging out with one of your friends, and someone will plop themselves right in the middle and start venting about how bad things are to them.
Oh, I'm so sad. My life is so shit. I didn't get my burrito.
This is where it gets worse. If you ignore them, they report you to mods for being unsympathetic.
Seriously?
Or start vote to kicks on you if you don't give them any sort of attention. And these are coming from, like, I checked one of the bios for one of these people that did that. Like, this was very, very recent. 35.
Oh my fucking god!
I think I need to take a lap. Hold on. Give me a second.
35 years old and acting like a 13-year-old.
Oh my god, I don't get enough attention. Brad didn't hit me for the prom date.
Tiny avatar. They pop in between me and my friend who are goofing off to this cursed song. And they're like, I'm so sad, this happened, this happened, this happened. We ignored them, obviously. And then my friend turns to me and is like, hey, you just got to vote to kick. And I'm like, you just got to vote to kick. We both got voted to kick because we ignored this one person.
Jesus fucking Christ, that is so fucking
the
terrifying.
Moderator came over and was like, how come both of you just got voted to kick? And we're like, we don't know, we didn't do anything. And he's like, I've been watching you guys, you're just minding your own business.
Where the fuck did you wait, it's a Home Depot.
Nope, keep them away. No.
Take it back. What the fuck? What the Don't eat it! So that just happened. We might have a case of somebody needing a medkit soon. Huh. Yeah, we've probably reached the point where our attention span is dying slowly. We have been talking for about
a little bit.
Almost 3 hours. Oh my god, no!
I need some jars.
No!
Not the Toho figures!
Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh no, bro.
Oh no, bro! You know who else is a bro? My mom!
Okay.
My fucking god, I want to die. I win. What did you find? Oh shit, they found an axe. Well then.
Alright, we should probably wrap up this stream there.
Yeah, we'll start
attention
wrapping
span
this
just went
up.
out the window.
Yeah, let's move over there. And,
Look what I found!
good job! Let's move over there and wrap this thing up.
Yeah.
Come here. Whee! Ah, this is a good spot. Have it like right there. Whoop. Why is it crooked? There we go. Huh. That'll
Are
do.
you crooked?
Cause I am crooked. I'm a crook. Tiny.
You're just weird.
Shut up.
Man, shut the fuck up. But yeah, that's basically the VRC Travel Agency Yap session that we had today. We had some interesting convos about things, even though they are kind of... we started out with the most weirdest of conversations, and we went to a lot of places.
Well,
Ghost
you know how your
stories.
session goes.
Yeah, we went to the ghost stories, people dying because of over alcohol intoxication, the people who do shady shit, and we've had some funny covers as well about people just doing the random dumbest things ever, which is how it should go.
Yep.
And
And that's kind of the thing with VR chat. If you're expecting like a perfect place to forget reality, yet no, this is not the place.
it really isn't.
Nope.
You
You will
can
find dumb
try
stuff,
and
you will
escape
find cool
reality a
things.
tiny bit. You can try and escape reality here for a bit, but remember, there's always a person behind every single thing. There's a person behind Zombie over here, behind Shushi, behind
No,
me.
there's one brain cell here, and you cannot convince me otherwise. There is not a person here. It's one brain cell controlled by a shrimp.
Oh yeah, it's a shrimp that fried rice.
Yeah.
And we will definitely be doing more Yap sessions at some point. I'm thinking of actually having the campfire talks as a thing. And it
That'd
would
be
be
fun.
good. Yeah, and with the campfire talks, they would, however, be a little bit different because I want them to actually be more structured as a theme talk.
Instead of just random yapping.
Yeah, it's going to be like talking about specific things, like let's say, what kind of worlds have we explored recently, so we can talk about that. What sort of avatars we've seen recently, what has changed, and all that jazz. And that's gonna start next week, basically. This Thursday, there's not gonna be a
that's gonna be
stream. I'm going to take this Thursday off. Next week on Thursdays, I am thinking of actually starting it up, and it's going to be something where we can actually have people just randomly join even now and then. So Zombie might actually show up again if they want to.
Yeah.
The graffiti streams will be
Maybe
back in the
again.
future at some point once I get my motivation back, which is just in the ground, like my
I will
feet.
be joining in for the graffiti streams as well because I need to distract myself from my job because I am typing.
Yeah, we might actually pull those graffiti streams randomly, depending on like if we feel like it. But this Thursday
Exactly.
is going to be a off day, so I am going to take that day off and actually just watch anime and stuff. I'm going to continue with Slitterhead tomorrow, hopefully finish it, because I actually want to finish that game. By the way, I highly recommend you check out Slitterhead. It might be something you might enjoy.
Oh yeah, it's in my list right now.
It has the soundtrack is made by Akira Yamaoka.
Oh
Ashley,
my god.
Yes, what's up?
Makes me want to bust a nut.
Whack has redeemed Force game on next stream.
All right,
He
Bulletstorm.
wants you to play Bulletstorm.
I'll see if I can get that rolling for the next stream. If I can't do it for next stream, I will try and do it on Friday at the very least. So look forward to that. I will do Bulletstorm. It's either next stream or or on Friday. But I will try and get it working tomorrow. If it doesn't work, if I can't get it work, then it's on Friday. But look forward to it. Thursday at least is going to be off. I might even do a random stream at some point where I might just pull it off, but regardless, we've yapped enough. Next week we will be back with normal travel agency. I have an idea for the theme for that.
Oh?
VRC list recommended feed.
Oh, that's good idea.
Ooh.
We pick a world. We basically open up VRC list on the recommended tab
That's lightning.
that is recommended to us, and we will pick a world always there and go check it out. If you want to join
You
Zombie,
realize that my worlds are going to be the comfiest of comfy worlds.
yes, if you would like to join, you could join us and then see what we're doing basically on the travel agency.
Yeah.
So we might
And that
just
way you
grab
can
this
tell when I have to
gremlin.
drop out.
Yeah, exactly.
Just grab me. Drop a shrimp if you want me in the next travel agency.
Yeah. Because we haven't had a
If I
special
had a
guest
shrimp,
in
I
a
would drop
while.
it. No, we haven't actually.
Yeah, so Zombie might be.
To join, but
Yeah, we've had a few people who have requested to join, but we have been like, no, not at the moment, because we've been trying to reset stuff. She's been resetting stuff. I've been resetting stuff, and we're definitely going to have a special guest at this point somewhere down the line. But yeah, for now, we're gonna get the hell out of here. It was fun yapping to all of y'all, and hopefully all of y'all enjoyed it as well. But for now, peace out and have a wonderful time. Bye bye.
おやすみなさい。